Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live. How is everyone doing tonight? Y'all know what it is. Drinks in the chats. Let me know what y'all drinking. Y'all know I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood tonight. So we're gonna talk our shh. I can't say the word right now because we ain't past the 10-minute mark. So I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood tonight, finally. All right. Let me know what y'all drinking in the chat. Let me know what y'all drinking. Hello, Linda Gamble, my mod. Hello. Thank you so much for coming over here, getting my channel together. You guys, let's see. Fair Act of 1976 is in the chat. All things said are alleged in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to the music or any clips that you may hear on my live. Also, the Cash App, if you would like to donate to the channel, it's $Rochelle74. Also, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Fair use is on the screen and also in the chat. You can follow me on my other platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, Drop the Tea. And then also my other channel that I will be going on sometime next week. Hopefully I will be over there. That is you have to use the @ Rochelle Michelle. You can also you're going to catch some of my journey of my life over there. So make sure you are subscribed to that channel as well. Support the channel by the ways of super stickers or super chats. Or you can give memberships to the channel, or you can become a member for $2.99. Hello, Dot Willie. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Robux Player. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm glad Mel is telling her story and putting out there her ex is a AB user. Yes, I'm so glad Melanie is telling everything. Now today, I know today she said she was going live at 10 o'clock. Do anybody know if Mel went live today at 10 o'clock? If so, did anybody catch her live at 10 o'clock? Hello, committed to the journey. Hello, my T-stepper, Deborah. I didn't even see you there. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Monica. Let's see. I'm sorry. Hello, Monique. I'm sorry. Hello, Monique. H2O. Linda, what you drinking? Linda, what you got? Some strawberry Hennessy or some pineapple Hennessy? Hello, Miss Boss Chick. Hello, my tea sipper, Lisa. Hello, Ophelia. Moscato and Tito's to start with, depending on how long this live goes. I love tequila and strawberry mix ready too. I have tequila and strawberry mix ready too. Okay, all right. Well, guys, I am drinking my cut water. I have a margarita one. I have the lime margarita one. I also have the pineapple margarita, and I have the strawberry one. Now, this is the variety pack. These where they give you the little cans. So tonight I'm drinking a variety pack. So they're not the big cans, they're the small cans. So don't worry, guys. I'm drinking the small cans, okay? So they're just the little small cans that I'm drinking tonight, okay? Just the little small ones. Let's see here. You don't think she went live today, Deborah? Okay. I know Linda had that Henny. Okay, Linda. When I went to the liquor store last weekend, that liquor store did not have it. So when I went this time, I just got the cut water. So tomorrow I'm going to go to another liquor store to see if they got it because I want to try it. Okay, so Melanie did not go live today. Okay. 22 likes and 30 in the chat. Come on, guys, let's get those likes up, please, and thank you. No, I do not think so. T-Talk says she did not. Okay, T-Talk. Oh, my sissy says she did not. Okay. Hello, Carolyn, my one of my tea sippers. Hello, hello, hello. So I got my tea drops in here and my tea sippers. Okay. All right, guys. Well, cheers to everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers. So finally, my insurance company came today. My adjuster came today. So thank God they came and gave me what I needed to give and things like that. So thank God for that. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Guys, I'm telling you, when you got, it's good to have insurance on your house and car and stuff like that, but it takes them a long, well, you know what? I'm not going to say it takes them a long time. I think because of the flooding we had in Wisconsin, it was so many people's house that got flooded. They had to call people from other states to come in and help them. And I just thank God that, you know, when it comes down to handling business and stuff, I, you know, made sure I did my thing, you know, did what I supposed to do as far as I couldn't get flood insurance, but I made sure, you know, it was like, you don't need flood insurance. You're not in a flood zone. But then I said, okay, what other kind of insurance can I get? They're like, you can get sewer backup and sub pump backup insurance. And I said, okay, let me have that. I made sure that I got something because I know that, you know, even though you might not have a flood in your area, sometimes we can, unexpectedly get floods or sewage backup and things like that. So it's best that you have things on your home to do that. I do have steel beams going around my basement, to kind of keep the foundation in my basement level. A lot of people didn't have that, and a lot of people basements shifted and caved in because the amount of water we got here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin was like a month or 2 months worth of water, and we don't get water like that. And you know, sometimes we get freak of nature where we get floods, like Texas had the flood, New York had the flood, Tennessee had the flood that we really, are not used to getting. And a lot of people did not have flood insurance. They did not have sewage or sub pump backup insurance, and they are at a loss. I know a lot of my neighbors around me, they did not have flood or sewage backup insurance because the insurance company told them, oh, you're not in a flood zone, you don't need flood insurance, right? They didn't even have the sewage backup or the sump pump backup. And I talked to my neighbor, she's like, well, they told us we couldn't get it. I said, did you ask for the sump pump and sewage backup? She said, no. I said, you better get on that and phone now with your insurance company and put that on your insurance in case we have another storm or whatever. And I'm glad I did do why can I say the word that I want to say right when I want to say it? I'm glad I did my research. When you own a house, try to get much coverage as you can for your house. If you can't get the flood insurance, what other insurance do you got that has to do with water or backup or anything? What other insurance do you got? What else do you got? And every couple of years I do shop around for insurance for my house to see better rates and things like that. But I always make sure if I can't get the flood insurance, I get the sewage and backup and that insurance on my house. I learned that from my mom because my mom has always owned her homes and things like that. So I've always learned that from her. And a lot of my neighbors, they didn't have that because we don't live in the flood zone. But on the news and stuff, you can see a lot of people basement collapsed. In Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we had a really bad. We had so much rain that you could swim. Another man, their basement collapsed. He was at work. His wife called him. He was swimming in the streets trying to get to his family. That's how much water we had. You could go swimming out there. So it was really bad. And I know that State Farm, they are a good insurance company, and I know that they had so many claims and things like that. So this is how long it took for them to get to me and to give me, what I needed. And thank God, I was smart enough to put that on my home because I had a lot of water in my basement. I had 4 to 5 inches of water in my basement, and that's scary. And it was coming up my stairs. And luckily, I had a pump thing that I used for my swimming pool to pump water off of like the top of it. If water gets on top, if I have the cover over it and water gets on top, I'll put that on there and put my water hose to it, and it sucks the water off. So luckily, I had that. So I put it in my basement and put my water hose to it. And as the water was still trying to flow through my basement, I was pumping the water out with that. So luckily I had that. So my basement wouldn't get so flooded. But if I didn't have that, I think I would have had more water in there because that's how bad it was. But enough about that, guys. Enough about that. I'm thanking God that I did at least have some. Thank you, Deborah. I'm glad to hear your insurance company came, but these insurance company can take a while. My auntie had mold on her home, and it took a while. Plus, she was out of her home for a year. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm in Wisconsin. Hello, Helen. I was told you can't get flood insurance during flood season. That's in Texas. Oh, well, I haven't heard anything about Wisconsin. Um, like if you don't live in a flood zone in Wisconsin, they don't want you to have flood insurance. Um, but I had the sewage and sub pump backup insurance on mine. I had a rider policy on my insurance. So and other people they didn't have no rider, no flood, no sewage and sub pump backup. They didn't have none of that on theirs, and that's a lot. And some people didn't even, didn't have even these little pump things that you can get, um, that you can get to drain water and stuff out. So I've been having one. I've been having one ever since I had my house. And when people were trying to go to the store to get the water out their house, they were sold out. And just to be on the safe side, I think I'm gonna go buy me another one or two of them. I got one, but I think I'm gonna go buy me maybe one or two of them just to have them because that thing came in handy. If I did not have that thing, that sub thing and to put my water hose on there to start draining water out of my basement, that water would have probably came up my stairs in my basement because it was already 4 to 5 inches down there, and I had to start putting that pump in there. Letting the water go out. If I didn't have that in there, I think it would have came up more. And let me tell you something. When your house, when it's a disaster, these people, these plumbers, the people who clean out your basement, they will triple times charge you for something. They won't even charge you for an estimate. $400 and $500 just to come out to do an estimate. One man was trying to charge me, it was almost $4,000 for a water heater to put it in and install it. $4,000. And you know the highest for a water heater, maybe to put it in and install it, maybe about 2,000, maybe 15 or 2,000. They are double charging you, triple charging you. And I just think that, you know, the price gouging is terrible. And just imagine the people who don't have any type of insurance, what these people are doing. It's terrible. It is bad. So it's bad. Hello, Lady Pooh. Hello, Carol. Yeah, so these people are terrible. I called maybe 2 people out, and I already knew how much it cost to put a hot water heater in. That you just should have heard these prices. I told you, one man told me 35, one was at 4,000. I'm like, what? Excuse me, the price gouging is just terrible. It is terrible. When it's a disaster, these people will double, triple charge you for stuff that they know don't cost that much. All right, guys, enough about me. Let me know what y'all drinking in the chat. Yes, that's like here in Vegas, because the insurance companies do not think flood insurance is needed. Yeah, that's how they thought in Milwaukee. We ain't, let me see. I think my mom said we had a flood like this maybe in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a long time. They should be reported to the state attorney general for price gouging. I think I am going to do that, because these people is terrible. Now think about some of these people who don't have no insurance, because we're not used to getting no flood or storm like this. Oh, how you doing, Lady Pooh? You said you've been out of commission for a while. We buried my dad on West. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Lady Pooh. My condolences goes out to you and your family. I'm so sorry to hear that. My prayers are with you and your family, Lady Pooh. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for joining us, Lady Pooh. All right, guys, let's get started here. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome. I'm drinking. Let me know what y'all drinking in the chat. Y'all know Friday and Saturdays are drinks in the chat. We have a good time on Fridays and Saturdays. We done worked all week. Yes, people got 9 to 5 jobs, Funky. People got cubicle jobs. People got extensions behind their name, Funky. Yeah, Funky. They getting paid. They got a paycheck. Some people make more than 50 or 60, and even if they did make 50,000, they still surviving. Okay, Funky? Just letting you know. Hey, Care Bear. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Lady Pooh. I'm so sorry. All right, guys, let's get this started. Y'all know Melanie Baby has been on a rampage. She has been on the rampage. Melanie has taken the gloves off, and she's like, whatever, be come for me, baby, let's go. So it looks like somebody came for her. And y'all know Melanie. Melanie usually don't go back and forth. Melanie said, I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth. Well, honey, Melanie said, I'm still living my best life, but I'm going to go back and forth today. Okay? Melanie said she's going to go back and forth today. She said, I got time today. Melanie said she got time today. I look, like I said, I don't know this person. I don't know him, but I'm just gonna read to you what was said. I don't know these people, but Melanie said she got time today. She tired of y'all fucking with her. Okay, she done had it. She said she done had it, and she got time to go back and forth with y'all today. Okay, she not gonna keep playing with y'all. Y'all done been out here, and y'all done brought the Scorpio out of Melanie. SHARI, y'all done brought the Scorpio out of her. Y'all done brought the Scorpio out of Melanie. Y'all done brought the Scorpio out of Melanie. What? All right, y'all. Let me put it up here for y'all. Y'all done brought the Scorpio out of Melanie. Okay? Let me put it up here. Baby. Y'all see the name right there. She said, girl, shut up. You always got something to say about something. My name never stopped being in the people's mouth. I be peeping you when you took those folks' money. But of course, even after seeing the video and evidence, you and your posse still gonna act slow. It's women like you we need to stay away from, because now go over to Forbes, Ebony, etc. If you want to see my name and don't report on, wait a minute, she said, you want to see my name and don't report on me and make money off my name. How about we start in that middle, okay? And learn what multiple means when you are at it. Got it? Got it. Okay. Then we got an error point. This lady has done multiple interviews saying that this man has never put his hands on her. But now that she wants her name back in the people's mouth, Martell was a AB user, but we've actually seen Mel beating on Martell. Can't keep starting in the middle. Let's go back to the beginning of this saga. How can we go back to the beginning? I don't think Mel and Martell was on the show at the beginning. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about this here. Okay? So, I told y'all, quit. Mel ain't playing with y'all. Mel don't usually go back and forth with nobody, okay? But she had time today for this person. Ain't gonna say the person name, y'all seen it. They say Mel won't, the person say that Mel won't her name back in people's mouth. Melanie said, I ain't think my name ever left out nobody's mouth. She said, go on over there to Ebony and Forbes. They sure got my name in their mouth. Okay? You know, you still making money off of my name. So you got my name in your mouth and you're making money off of it. Multiple. Okay, man. Mel said, I'm tired of y'all fucking with me, my mama, and my kids. She said, come on with me. If I see you put something out here, I'm coming for you. She said, I'm stepping on necks and coming for throats. Melanie is taking people's heads off, y'all. Y'all done brung this Scorpio out of Mel. I ain't never heard Melanie cuss so much in my life, but I like it. I like that Scorpio right there, baby. The Scorpio is coming out of Mel. Mel said, y'all done played with me long enough. And I've been sitting over here drinking my water on the hill. Okay? Melanie said, I ain't drinking no more water. I'm on that hen. Melanie said she on hen right now. She said she at the bottom of the hill on her porch with her Nikes laced up. Okay? Melanie came off the hill and down there drinking hen with her Nikes laced up. She said, come on. She tired of y'all playing with her. And she said she didn't have it. She didn't drink enough water. She didn't play with nobody. She said she didn't let y'all play with her mama and her kids if her long enough. Coleslaw, she ready to tighten up them split ends of yours. You're lucky y'all was at the courthouse. Okay? She know you want to try to get at her, but you can try to sue her. But she gonna make it worth your while. She gonna tear your ass up. Okay? We know that's what you're trying to do. We know that's why you don't come to none of the games or nothing. We know that's why you don't come. Because, baby, let me tell you something. When people got built up anger and you don't fuck with their kids and their mama, they will tear you a new asshole. Now, that little mini skirt you wore out through the court, you better be lucky that Melanie is a business and a classy woman. Because if she wasn't, when she got through, that motherfucking mini skirt would have been over your fucking head. Them glasses would have been busted the fuck out. Them braces, them train tracks, them fences you got around your mouth, that's cemented. You would have need to go to the hospital, coleslaw. Because every last one of them would have been knocked out. They would have been hanging on the goddamn fence by a thread. And Martell wasn't going to be able to help you because Jason would have had his ass. I would have stumped a mud hole in your ass. And you talking about Melanie had a BBL? Baby, you look like a motherfucking cartoon character. You like one of them motherfucking little ants. Like somebody just put your ass on top of it. I don't know why these women go around here and get these BBLs and it look like they're an ant. They look like an ant. You know them ants that be like a little worker ant, they stuff on their back. Your whole ass is bigger than your legs. That's how we know it's a BBL. You looked at a mess. You looked at a mess. A mess. Girl, don't you know if you come into court to want to fight or do something, you ain't supposed to wear no little skirt like that. You're supposed to have on some leggings or some joggers or something for flexibility. Not no fucking mini skirt that can get pulled over your motherfucking head. And some glasses, you better got your fucking glasses busted your fucking eye. Girl. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And then you come up there, you ain't got no damn pantyhose on. If you going in court trying to, look classy. I don't know. I'm just telling you. Just saying. Woo, girl, these people. Let me tell you something, y'all. When none of us there, and I was over there on my sister's page, She Talk With Your Girl. Like she said, wasn't none of us there when it started. Nobody was there when it started. They weren't even on TV when it started. Nobody was there. And then another thing, Like I watched, baby, Queen Sheba got down last night. Queen Sheba, if y'all have not seen um, Queen Sheba's live, baby, go over to the Queen Sheba. Queen Sheba, when she talk, she reads you, but in a classy way. Now she said something about Martell that really made me think. It really made me think about him. Everybody is speculating or thinking, and this is all allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. When he keep talking about Melanie cheated on him, right? And when he tried to wanted to put that clip out of Melanie, but wanted a different man face where his face was at. Queen Sheba said it allegedly that maybe he's fantasizing about Melanie being with a different man. And I already told y'all what Marcus said. He already told Martell if he say something else about him, he's gonna come out here and tell it. And you know what tell it means. Let me tell you, it's too many people. It's saying allegedly, that this man is either bi or he's GAY. Allegedly. And then Quinn Sheba said it best, allegedly, that he's fighting with himself, that he might be GAY. And he really probably want to come out, but it's not, he probably can't. Allegedly. And he's probably fantasizing about Melanie being with other men. I didn't think of it like that. Because everything he say, it's like everything he say Melanie did is what he done. And that's, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I usually don't agree with Letitia them, but I believe it's Letitia them. I really do. Because why is everybody saying this man is GAY or on the DL? Why? You see, when Marcus said he would come out and say something, he didn't come back out here and say nothing else. It just could not be no coincidence. Everybody think this man is GAY or DL or bi. It just cannot be a coincidence, guys. Just let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that this man is DL? Now, there's nothing wrong if he is. There's nothing wrong with that. I have no problem with bisexual people, GAY people, rainbow people. I have no problem with that. Films, I don't have no problem with that. I have people in my family that are GAY and that are films. I have what they call them, films. I have no problem with that. No. But I'm just saying, if he is that way, he should just come on out with it. Because why is so many people saying this man is crooked wrist? I'm just asking. Let me know in the chat if y'all think that. If y'all think he's DL. I'm just asking. Coleslaw even said it. Now she would know. Just saying. Y'all let me know if y'all think the man is DL. Let me know. Hey, Betty. I'm just saying, y'all. I have no problem if you DL. Right? If that's what you is, that's what you is. And a lot of people have have a problem with, they probably in the closet, they're fighting with their sexuality. If they want to come out with it, they don't want to come out with it. They're scared of what people gonna think about them, but it's okay. If that's what you is, I could care less. Just saying. Okay, guys. Now, like I said, Melanie came out, and this, with the other person there. She just, I think Melanie didn't have it, guys. Melanie is fed up, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her. It's time. It's time for her to get everything off her chest. And then this is another thing, guys. Y'all know as women, we will hide stuff for our abusers, our ex-husbands, our husbands. A lot of people are embarrassed to come out and in shame. They don't want to come out and say, yeah, my husband abused me. my ex-husband abused me or my boyfriend abused me. Of course we're gonna cover for them. But then when we get fed up and tired, we're gonna tell our truth at our own time. So I understand that. You can't fault nobody for that. Melanie to come to the conclusion here that after 5 years, if they ain't came to a good co-parenting without arguing this and that, they're not gonna come to it. So she might as well to tell everything because she see they're not going to be able to co-parent. They're not going to be able to be cool because he's not going to let it be. Then he telling people not to buy her products when that's how she take care of her kids. That's just low down and dirty. He know he ain't taking care of nobody. He's jealous of her. And, you know, before I thought that he maybe wanted to get back with Melanie because he loved her. No. This man despises her. He can't stand Melanie. And you know why? He hate that Melanie is successful, that she going on all these trips, that she got these cars, she got those houses, and, you know, and she's able to do whatever she want to do. He despises Melanie. That he don't love Melanie. He don't. You know, I used to think that, guys, and I'm guilty of that. I used to think that Martell wants Melanie back. You know, he wants to be back a family. He love her. He don't. You know, that picture that I seen of that man in that truck, I don't know if that was Martell or Demon. He did look soulless. He did. Right now, right now we are seeing a demon. He gonna do any and everything he can to tear Melanie down. And thank God for Jason. Thank God Melanie is a concealed carry, and she has practiced. She's been practicing. You know, self-defense in the dark and in the light. And y'all heard what she said? She said she loved practicing. Y'all think she just practiced that one time? Melanie probably practiced every day. She's in shape. So she's ready. She's ready. And that's a shame that you got to set up here and get self-defense classes because of a narcissist. Usually, you know, your ex-husband or ex-boyfriend, they just go on about their business. They said they didn't want you. You gave them their freedom. You gave them to the streets. Why can't you go on about your business, sir? You got the woman that you want. What's the fucking problem? This is my whole thing right here. I've never been one of those pick niches. I've never been a woman that said, if I can't have you, no one can. Do you think I'm going to set up in penitentiary for taking out somebody and then they're going to end up being with the woman anyway? I'm not going to jail for no man. No one monkey don't stop no show. There's other fish in the sea. And probably better. I'm not setting up in penitentiary for nobody. And I'm not taking myself out until the good Lord called me home. I don't know what other people, mental health is, and I'm not pretending that I know, but I'm saying what I'm not going to do. And I don't want nobody to love me that much. Don't love me that much. And I don't love nobody else that much to take their life. And I don't want nobody else to love me that much that I want to, I don't want to love nobody that much while I take their life, and I don't want nobody to love me that much they take mine. I don't want that type of love. I don't want no love like that, baby. No. You go ahead on with that. I do not want to be loved like that. And I ain't gonna love nobody else like that where I can't live without them. Okay? Just saying. Guys, also Melanie has a code. I think it's still valid, where it's No Weapon 50. It's 50% off her website. It's No Weapon 50. If somebody want to pin that in the website, I think it's supposed to be all weekend still. No Weapon 50. Okay, guys, don't ever love nobody like that. And you shouldn't want nobody to love you like that. Where they gonna take you out or you want to take them out. I don't want that kind of love. If y'all want that kind of love, I don't want it. Just saying. And I done heard that they said that Coleslaw and Martell, they didn't hit town. They in Atlanta. They said it's hot. They said it's hot in Huntsville. That's what I done heard. They said Coleslaw and Martell have left left Huntsville, and they said they in Atlanta. They said the streets are hot in Alabama. They said people are hot. Just saying. Let me know if y'all heard it. Cheers, everybody. Let me know if y'all heard that. Now, guys, what I don't understand is this. And if something happened, it's gonna be on Huntsville. Why is y'all making Melanie stay in Huntsville where she don't want to be? Melanie wants to be in LA because Melanie said, do you know how many more job opportunities that she could have if she was in LA? She said that's why she's always catching flights all over the place because that's where people want her at. But she cannot leave Huntsville because Martell won't let her leave there with them kids. He won't Melanie there so he can harass her. I'll let the judge know all this. He won't. Melanie said, don't you think if I could leave Huntsville, I'll be gone? Why wouldn't he let Melanie go so she can go on about her damn business? He wants her there to harass and taunt her and him and the bird. I thought you just got to get, if you want to move out of town, I thought you just got to get permission from the courts. But this, my baby, Huntsville is something else. Huntsville is another monster. Shit, I don't never want to live there. Hell no. Hell to the fuck no. I never want to live in Huntsville. Oh, I think that too. So I'm thinking they unfollowed each other, Linda, because I think, and some other people think that it was Coleslaw, the one writing those posts on behalf of Martell. Now, Melanie still has a restraining order on him. Now, I don't know if he can get in trouble for writing these posts. Or they could be playing games too to make us think that they ain't messing with each other. Oh, you said Candy. Hello, Candy. You said, hey, Lady Pooh said Melanie's warehouse for 7th Avenue is in LA. Melanie can request from the court to move for a job. For a job, the judge can give her permission. She has to ask. Okay. Hello, Patricia T. But see, this is the thing. You think they'll let her move there for the just let her go there for the job or move there? Because what's gonna happen is Martell gonna say he don't want his kids there. She would come out in a rental vehicle claiming he brought it for her. Oh yeah, baby. Melanie was said she said she got 2 vehicles. One in the shop just getting brakes. And this split in bitch ain't even got a motherfucking bill. But Melanie jealous of you. How the fuck is somebody gonna be jealous of you, baby? You don't even own your own home. You don't even own a fucking car. Not even a car. You know what, baby? Some of these people are delusional. How would a woman that's a boss who own her own businesses, own multiple houses, own multiple businesses, multiple cars, be jealous of a woman who don't have a vehicle, don't own a house, and not a boss, can vacation whenever she wants to. Give me 1 second, guys. Baby, the delusion is real. How could somebody be jealous of somebody that don't got shit? Oh, to be jealous of somebody who ain't got shit. You ain't even got a fucking bank account. You got to jump when Martell tell you to jump. So how could somebody be jealous of you, bird? You can't even go to the fucking store and let somebody take you. And then you got to be a good boy for to even use this car. Then when you acting up, doggy, you can't use the car no more. When you're not being a good doggy, you can't, when you're being a bad doggy, you can't use the car. You gotta be a good doggy to use the car. Girl, bye. Girl, fuck you. Girl, fuck you. Yep, Melanie has a no contact order in place. After all he does, not even pay child support. No, don't even pay fucking child support. Their custody case isn't settled yet. Let's hope Mel can leave if she wants to after that. Yes. Yes, Dot Woolley. Martell just needs every other holiday in 1 month a summer. Yes. You said people on the range is fun. Melanie says she does. I'm learning from Mel's situation to never move there. I used to like that place. Girl, I wouldn't dare move there. Mm-mm. The child custody case is scheduled for October the 15th. I thought it was for September, Linda. Once the custody case is decided, then she can leave. I hope so. Move for the job Martell is not providing for the kids at all. Judge has to take that into consideration. 4 kids are expensive. I hope that Martell loses his parental rights to Melanie kids. Right, because I thought that hello, welcome. Remember, if you're new to my channel, think about becoming a subscriber. We're trying to grow over here. Thank you. Now, I thought when it's 50-50 custody, when school starts and summer starts, you supposed to help buy half of the school clothes, half of the summer clothes, help get the kids here done and stuff. I don't think he do any of that. And if I was Melanie, when I go to court, I was out. No more covering. Your Honor, he has not helped me buy no school clothes, no summer clothes. He has not helped with shit. Nothing. There's no more covering. The covering is over with. BAN. The covering is over with. Your Honor, he don't buy anything. I will tell the judge that I have to Instacart food over there. He don't have food over there. He don't have a stable place. Baby, I'll be letting loose. I'll be letting loose. Instacart food over there. DoorDash food over there. He doesn't even have food, Your Honor. Baby, I'll be letting loose on him. I'm telling you. He needs supervised visitation after the way he treated his kids after he and Mel split. Yes. Hotel will never agree because she can't deny him access to the kids until the custody case is resolved, unfortunately. I thought once the kids get a certain age, they can refuse to go with their dad. I think it's 12 or 13, they can refuse to go with the other parent. I think it's 13, I think. They can refuse to go with the other parent. Let me know if I'm wrong in the chat. That the kids need a restraining order from him, NAC. Hey, I second that. Did anyone see the picture of Coleslaw staring at Melanie in the courtroom? Yes, I think that over there, Queen Sheba, Lady Pooh. Truthfully, Mel needs to speak and plead her case that this man is a menace and dangerous, and that she fears for her life. that she has to have a bodyguard, show all the texts, get full custody, and move. Yes, Martell doesn't do ish. No, he don't do nothing. They rescheduled it for October 15th. Okay. Mill said that the gloves are off. I hope so. He pays for nothing. Mill should demand that he pays his part and ask for arrears. Yes, he posted when it's 50-50, or however they got it. He supposed to help pay for school clothes, summer clothes, and stuff too. Different rules in different states. Okay. Definitely supervised visitation. The two older ones will not leave the two youngest ones. Right. Hey, Sonia. No worries. The oldest two can. They are the age for refusal of seeing their dad. Okay. I thought so. They can refuse at age 12. Mariah will likely still go to watch out for Sugar Mama. That's what I was saying before. Yes, the two older kids should be at the age where they can tell the courts if they want to go with their dad. Girl, yes. I think, and then, Melanie said when they get older, they gonna tell tell their side of, the stuff they've been through with their dad. But like I say, Melanie gonna, she gonna, let the kids when they get older and they want to talk, she gonna let them come out here and talk when they get older. I don't blame her. They want to come out here and tell. If they want to get out here and tell their story, they can. Now, I do want to bring this to y'all guys. You can have a demonic mother-in-law too. And Marlene, baby, is one. So I want to bring this to you guys. We should do something for self-awareness for domestic violence. But I want to bring this to you guys to listen to this, guys. I do. Baby, some of these mother-in-laws, baby, you got to watch too, huh? Don't leave them out of there because I don't play with my fucking boys. I wish they would put their hand on the goddamn woman. What I told my boys, if a woman is doing something, if they got something like an object trying to do something to you, hold them down and run out the house. Do not hit a woman with your hands or a closed fist. Push them down and run out the house. That's your best bet. My boys know better. Now, they says here, Shannon Watts had a demonic mother-in-law and husband. Listen. Let's listen.
His pregnant wife and two daughters, his 4-year-old and 3-year-old daughters. And I want you to listen to the way his mother speaks about his wife.
When and where did he meet Shanann?
They met and he liked her, she liked him, but I don't think that was love at first sight or anything.
Got married in 2012. Did they get married in North Carolina?
They did. We didn't attend.
Really?
We didn't attend because Shanann and I just couldn't get along. I didn't like the way she treated him. That marriage should have ended a long time ago.
Whenever a man's mother does not like you, that usually makes it easier for him to mistreat you.
Shanann's pregnancy and what did Chris tell you about that? Was he excited? No,
I don't think he was. And he said that they have been talking about divorce. That they are not compatible anymore. He was not happy anymore. I finally thought he's finally seen the light.
If you listen to the way that lady spoke about Shannon, it would send chills down your spine. She didn't even speak about her in a kind manner.
I believe that she was going to punish Chris and take the girls and just punish him. I had no idea.
That mother-in-law showed no remorse, no.
Now, this mother-in-law, okay, that's fine if she don't like the woman. Okay. She said it was not love at first sight. How did Chris feel about the pregnancy? I don't think he felt any kind of way. They were going to get a divorce. She just speaks so ill will of her daughter-in-law. Wow. Woo. Baby, with a mother-in-law like this, you don't need no enemies.
Sympathy, no empathy, no kindness for her daughter-in-law.
I just want the truth. I don't know. I just can't see him doing that.
During the interview, she was more focused on trying to declare her son's innocence, even though her son confessed to unaliving his pregnant wife and his 2 daughters. He led the police to their bodies where he had disposed them on his work site.
Oh
He
my God.
showed the police where he disposed the bodies.
I would have never in a million years thought something like this could happen to him.
But his mother is in denial, because for her to accept the fact and accept the reality that her son is a monster means she has to take some level of accountability as well, because she raised him. And if you listen to the way she spoke about her daughter-in-law, you can tell she was not too fond of Shannon. And she was speaking about the girl in such a distasteful manner. Most of these toxic men are raised by demonic mothers. Most demonic men are raised by demonic mothers. The apple usually does not fall far from the tree. If you are getting into a relationship with someone, pay attention to the relationship he has with his mother. This man unalived his pregnant wife and 2 daughters, his 4-year-old and 3-year-old daughters. And I want you to listen to the way his mother speaks about his wife.
When and where did he meet Shanann?
They met and he liked her, she liked him, but I don't think that was love at first sight or anything.
Got married in 2012. Did they get married in North Carolina?
They did. We didn't attend.
Really?
We didn't attend because Shanann and I just couldn't get along. I didn't like the way she treated him. That marriage should have ended a long time ago.
Whenever a man's mother does not like you, that usually makes it easier for him to mistreat you.
Shanann's.
Guys, how do we feel about this? This man killed his 1-year-old daughter and his 4-year-old daughter and his pregnant wife. He discarded their bodies at his work site. The mother is in denial that he did this. Baby. And you can tell the mother didn't like her. The mother didn't even go to the damn wedding. The mother is in denial. After the son didn't confess that he unalived them. The mother is saying that she didn't even go to the wedding. And the man asked her, why didn't you go to the wedding? We just couldn't get along. They were going to be getting a divorce anyway. The mama never liked this woman. So it was easy for her husband to mistreat this woman. So you don't care that this man unalived your grandkids, the 2 grandkids, and the one was in the woman's stomach. What did this lady do to you? Oh, it wasn't even love at first sight. He liked her. She liked him. This baby, this sounds like Marlene, baby. Yes, she viewed the son as her man. How my degree is real. The mother ain't said nothing about her grandkids. Nothing. I don't know. I don't think this is Chris Watts. Baby, you got some mothers that think their sons are their man. Now, I got 3 sons, y'all, but I let them go and do their thing. I do let them go and do their thing. You know, if I don't like somebody that they dating, I just tell them one time. Because if you keep telling your kid that you don't like somebody, that's gonna make them go with them more. So I just tell them what I think and what and why, and then eventually, they'll make their own decision. Because if you keep on trying to tell them you don't like it, it's just gonna make them go with them more. So I learned that from my mom. So I just don't. But I will treat them nice with respect and dignity because they're with my son. And especially my grandkids. Especially my grandkids. Just if I don't like the mother, I'm not gonna mistreat her, and I damn sure ain't gonna mistreat my damn grandkids. The grandmother ain't said not one time nothing about her damn grandkids. Nothing. She don't think her son did it. The son didn't show the police what he discarded their bodies at his job. What more can you do? He confessed to unaliving them, lady. Baby. Mm-mm. He said Chris Ross is a demon to kill for a side piece. Girl, these people, she doesn't view them as her grandchildren. Yeah, I don't think she liked the kids. You said this is why I have never agreed that how a man, let me see, give me 1 second. How a man loves his wife is how he will love you. It's not true, in my opinion. Okay. The mother is like Martell's mom, mommy, and how she feels about coleslaw. Marlene, she don't like coleslaw, but she gonna put up with her because of Martell. Melanie ain't coming back. I think Marlene and Franny figured that out. Melanie ain't coming back. The woman didn't even speak about her grandkids. Didn't say nothing. That's why, I take what's going on with Melanie and Martell to heart, because Martell don't even got a soul, baby. Go back and look at that tape of that video of Martell. Go back and look at it. Martell looked cold, like he just black. His heart is black. Martell has nothing else to lose. And when you got a woman, For My Man, have y'all ever seen that show For My Man? He done got coleslaw mind gone so bad. She will do anything to get Martell love. These women For My Man these women have taken out other women for these men. That's the type of woman coleslaw is. She is For My Man. Have you seen that show For My Man? What these women are willing to do for their man? That is coleslaw. Thank God Melanie has Jason. And thank God Melanie keep it on her. Melanie, don't go nowhere without the pow or something kind of weapon, and don't go nowhere without your security. Because these two bird, baby, I don't care if Jason got to sleep in the goddamn driveway. If he got to go home, bring another security on. Because this here, my man, and Martell, I don't trust him, baby. Because I know at one time Melanie had 3 security guards. I know it used to be one over there by on the let me see, left side that was standing up there. I know Melanie's out there playing with the kids, and there was security that was on the left side, whatever. And that's a shame that you got to have security for your kids, daddy, and your ex-husband. That's a damn shame. Taking money out of your pocket that could be going in the mouths of your kids, she got to have fucking security. That's bad, y'all. That is bad. But it's needed. But if Melanie could just get out of Huntsville, that she could just get out of there, y'all, and go to LA or somewhere, I think she'll be better off. She could just get out of there. That's all I'm saying. She can just get the hell out of there. Because look, all them people there, and I'm not let me see what y'all saying in this chat. You said Lifetime and A&E did a series about monster-in-laws because they are a part of the mother. I hope she gets Tisha and Kimmy's sneaky ass next since Tisha came out and made. Tisha came out and made a post? Wait a minute. What Tisha came out and made a post about? Today? Diana, she came out and made a post? Welcome, Diana. She came out and made a post today? Let me know, because I'll go over there. Oh, Melanie is about to get the Scott's sister wives next. His mother is cold-hearted, even if you do like someone, but to not feel anything for another human being is crazy. Right. Mel appears to have said Marlene saw him hit her and tried to gaslight her because she wanted to leave. Yes, she did. Look, they are coleslaw. Problem now. You said, For My Man is my show. Baby, them women on there is something, baby, I ain't never seen nothing like it. How did Coleslaw have the nerve to say Mel is jealous of her? No, you are jealous of Mel. Right. That's why I said the woman is delusional. She said that she double security measures. I'm glad she did. AC could be. That's what I said. I would subpoena the unseen abuse footage of the show. Huntsville is Martell's hometown. Melanie has upped her security. I always thought that there was 2 security guards with Mel. I remember when she had that event in ATL last year, there was. Oh, you was there, Deborah? Let me know if y'all going to Winter Wonderland, guys. Let me know, because I'm going to be there. We're going to do a meet and greet. Let me know if y'all going, because I would love to meet you guys and give y'all a big hug. 70 likes and 75 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Security not just for Martell, but for some of these crazy fans, because the hate for Mel is real, and it really showed this week. Yes. You know what, guys? I'm a girls, and I'm all for women empowerment. That's the name of my nonprofit organization that I need to get back into. And this is another thing that I'm going to add to the list to do as well. Domestic violence prevention. And I have thought about adding it before, but y'all know you get some crazy people out here, crazy men, and they might try to, but I want to be able to maybe help women who are trying to get out domestic violence situations, have context for them, get them to a safe house and things, because we have a lot of houses here. We have a Sojourner house. We have that here for women as well, and some other women's shelters and things like that. So I want to be able to help women to get to these places and stuff like that. Knock on wood, I have not. Let me see. I won't say I had one older man that was kind of a stalker, but I had to get him told, and he went on about his business. I was in my late 20s, and he was an older man. But he became really, really, like, when I was like, okay, at the beginning I told him I just want us to be friends, but he would just buy me all type of stuff, give me all type of money and everything. And even though I told him that we was friends, we never did anything or anything like that, but he was just obsessed. And I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop. I had to stop taking gifts and money from him because I said, okay, this is not no friendship. This man is losing it. Because if I would like have other guy friends come over or talk to him, he would pop up out the blue. I'm like, what the hell? And then I had to talk to his sister. She was an older lady. I said, look here, I don't know what he was telling you, but I made it perfectly clear that I don't want no man, that me and him can be friends. I said, he's popping up at my house doing all this and that. And she's like, I don't know what's wrong with him. I told him this and that. Girl, me and his sister really had to talk to him. And finally, he just went on about his business. I was so happy. But I do take responsibility for myself. I shouldn't have been taking the money and the gifts. I shouldn't have been doing that. And that's why, I don't like, when we just friends, we can go out to eat and stuff like that, but I don't take money or gifts from people no more because I know they don't, even though they say we friends, they don't take it that way. I don't do that no more. Even when me and my sister them go out, it could be, I don't know what it is. It'll be somebody come up, they'll be like, oh, let me buy you a drink. And then they'll say, let me buy you and your friends a drink. And then it'll just go from there. I don't know how it happens. It just be that way. Because I'm a person, if you're gonna buy me a drink, you're gonna buy everybody that I'm with a drink. You just ain't gonna buy me a drink. That buy me and my crew a drink. I just don't do that. That's just how it is. That's the polite thing to do. Just saying. Let me see, Deborah. There were two. One was married. Here for how T told that. Chat that. Okay. Can you imagine how much the cast saw? Let me tell you something. Let's just talk about this, guys. I want to talk about this. Why is it that they always show on Love and Marriage Huntsville Melanie doing like shooting the glass at Martell or her saying something bad about Martell? But why did we never see nothing Martell was doing? Like, why didn't we see that pillow scene in Vegas? Or him calling her names or other stuff that he was doing, the DV stuff that he was doing on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Why did we never see that, y'all? Why did they always edit that out? Why did CK or whoever does the editing always edit those out? Let me know what y'all think. And I didn't know they was editing out. So Melanie said so. Baby, Melanie been holding a lot in. I mean, she been holding a lot in. Because I kind of, you know what? I kind of always thought it was more to that scene in Vegas. I did. But now Melody didn't put it together. He was throwing pillows at her because think about this, y'all. Why would Melody be hollering like that? If Martell was just sitting over in the corner like that. Go back and look at that scene and imagine Melody. Now you can put it together. He was throwing pillows at her. That's why Melanie was so upset in that scene. Baby, I imagine that scene. That's why Melanie was so upset. And that's why Marcel took him out the room. He picked him up. Now, if Marcel was just over in that corner doing what he was doing, why would Marcel pick him up? Why would Melanie be so upset? It was something missing. That's the missing piece. He was throwing pillows at her, hitting her in the face with him. Oh my God. Guys. And the way that Martell jumps up in women's face, Queen Sheba even said it. Shout out to Queen Sheba, y'all. Shout out to Queen Sheba. If y'all have not seen her video, her live, go over there and watch it. She makes so much sense. The way that Martell jumps up in women's face and how he be yelling, you can just imagine. There's no other thing to think. He put his hands on women. The way he yells at women, runs up in his face and things like that. You know he got to shake a woman or put hands on them, slap them, hit them, whatever. Allegedly. Allegedly. I'm just saying. But I always knew in the back of my mind that he had put his hands on Melanie. I just knew it. And some of these things, now that I go back, and when Melanie is really like kind of hostile, they didn't cut out the motherfucking scenes that Martell did sometimes. They cut out the scene that he did some or shot some at her, and then they put her back on TV like she losing her mind, that she yelling for nothing. But y'all done cut out the shit that he did to her. Y'all want to show the thing that she's shooting the glass at him, but you don't show what led up to that. That's all I'm saying. But let me tell y'all something. It is something, the reason DK will not terminate Martell. Baby, if this would have been Bravo or any other company, Martell would have been gone. Martell would have been gone. But and this is all allegedly and for entertainment purposes. Now, let me tell y'all something. And this is all allegedly and for entertainment purposes. I believe he got something on TK. This is all allegedly and for entertainment purposes. I don't know if a pass was made in him or he didn't got some type of recording, allegedly and for entertainment purposes. Because Martell must got something on him that he can't fire him. And baby, believe what I'm telling y'all. Believe what I'm telling you. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. What is the reason he won't fire Martell about all this shit he's been doing? Allegedly. Banners going across the screen. All things said on this channel are allegedly. Baby, with no other stations put up with this. No other. And to lose the star of their show, baby, let me tell you something. There's not no rocket science to take to prove this. Either something has been taped, allegedly, it's going across the stream. All things said on this channel are allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I'm just thinking, allegedly. These are my thoughts and my opinions. Somebody that either taped something or recorded something. Because with no other station put up with no shit like this. Unless somebody got something on somebody. And you can take that to the motherfucking bank. And you can put this shit in your pipe and smoke it. That's all I'm going to tell y'all. With no other, Andy Cohen would have been a sent Martell ass smoking. Sent his ass packing. Allegedly. Baby, this is deep. Something didn't happen. The reason he can't get rid of Martell. Allegedly. Allegedly. There's no way, baby. Something. I'm just telling you what I think. Allegedly, I have the right to my own opinion. Everything on this channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Why the fuck y'all think he keeping Martell there? Why? Something that happened. Do you think he would have let Melanie walk off that motherfucking show instead of kicking Martell ass off? Martell had got on this motherfucking here internet and told him to fire him if he didn't like it. What other fucking person? Do you think Andy Cohen will let somebody disrespect them like that and let them come back on his show? Baby, y'all better read between these motherfucking lines. No, ma'am. Do you think Andy would have let one of them housewife call him out like that, telling them to fire him. Girl, baby, yeah, baby, something happened. Something happened. And it's like Martell telling him, daring him to fire him. Because he know he allegedly has something. Just saying, baby, Ain't no person ever got on this on television and did the shit that he done did and still have a job. Somebody got something on somebody. Somebody got a tape or recording on some motherfucker. To let the star of the show walk between them two? Oh, hell no. Somebody got something, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. The banners going across the screen. These are my thoughts and my opinions. Allegedly. There's no way, baby. Y'all don't have to believe what I'm saying. All things I'm saying is allegedly. Baby, there's no way. Somebody got some on somebody. Somebody got some shit on somebody. Martell got something on somebody. He could, maybe somebody allegedly don't want to get harassing charges on them. Allegedly. That's all I'm going to say. That's why Martell ain't been fired from this motherfucking show. And Martell know it. He know it. Allegedly, somebody then made a fucking pass at somebody and they got it. Allegedly. All I'm saying. Baby, Melanie that came out here and said that there's been DV on that motherfucking show. Baby, I don't probably scratching their motherfucking head. Somebody getting called in the motherfucking office. Pillows thrown on them. She said she will not finance her abuser. Baby, do you know the talks that are being had now? Maybe they're asking for that motherfucking footage. If I was Melanie, I would be reaching out to domestic violence clinics all over Huntsville, Los Angeles, every motherfucking where. About OWN. I would, because Melanie, she's all over. They know who she is. Martell, you want to play games, motherfucker? Let's go. Melanie got connects. She can, you know she's good at speaking. She can go and do a speaking engagement for domestic violence victims. She can go on panels for domestic violence victims and let them know it's domestic violence victims in the work fucking place. She can tell her fucking story about her time on OWN. Baby, don't get Melanie going. Baby, Melanie got a motherfucking mouthpiece and she know how to use it and she know how to use the motherfucking big words. Melanie can start a motherfucking movement. If Melanie wanted to, she can get fucking OWN shut the fuck down. Loving Mary Huntsville shut the fuck down. She can tell about all the abuse that was going on there. Melanie is good at speaking. All I'm saying, baby, if Melanie get on the move with domestic violence and making her move, speaking at these domestic violence movements, oh, baby. And say Carlos King knew about all the DV, woo, allegedly. Baby, if Melanie get up there and start going to these motherfucking domestic violence and going up there talking about the domestic violence in the fucking workplace, and y'all know she can talk. Baby, He in the rain might as well pack up his little bag and talk about all the shit that happened at the workplace, on the set, and get the motherfucking tape subpoena. He's doing pillows and doing all type of other DV shit, baby. Melanie go and start talking to these domestic violence people, baby, it's a wrap. Now, she said the gloves are off. Y'all know Melanie do speaking engagements. Y'all know she do mimosas with Melanie. What else the fuck she doing mimosas with Melanie for domestic violence women? Woo! Ooh, oh Lord. Y'all know Melanie be on this fucking TikTok. She be on Instagram. And y'all know we get the word around for Melanie. Baby, it'll be a movement. Don't underestimate Melanie. Y'all done brought the fucking Scorpio out of fucking Melanie. Y'all know Melanie don't even fucking cuss like that. Look, Melanie, every other word been a fucking cuss word. I ain't never heard Melanie cuss like that. Melanie's head is about to explode. I ain't never heard that woman cuss like that. You see, KENY was back there covering up his damn ears. He never heard Melanie talk like that. Oh, Miss Deborah. Baby, Melanie is dangerous. She got dangerous in a good way. She got a mouthpiece. He didn't fuck with the wrong person. They didn't fuck with the wrong lady. Melanie got a motherfucking mouthpiece, and Melanie can move shit. Look bird and split ends and meatball head. Y'all done woke up that motherfucking Scorpio Melanie, and Melanie is dangerous right now, baby. Melanie is dangerous right now. Melanie don't give a fuck right now. Y'all done woke up Melanie twin Scorpio. Okay? That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. You can see it in her face. She fucking fed up. It looks like Melanie is seeing red. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. I ain't never, since I've been on this here internet, seen Melanie look like that. As she get on coleslaw, she gonna whoop up for old and new. You know when a person got built up anger and you didn't fuck with their mom and their kids, you get a power that you didn't fucking know you had. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me move on. But let me tell y'all something. Melanie got a new look at Melanie's eyes. Melanie is fucking mad. Right now, we ain't dealing with the nice Melanie. We dealing with the other side of the Scorpio Melanie, baby. Melanie sees nothing but red. Melanie gonna tear somebody. If she get on somebody, she gonna tear their motherfucking head off. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. You heard that song. You better be lucky we got kids. Now, it's not lucky we got kids no more. Melanie gonna fuck somebody up if she get on there. All I'm gonna tell y'all. Melanie ain't looking like the other Melanie. Melanie looking like somebody else. Y'all done brought the Scorpio out of Melanie. Melanie look like she see red. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna move on, y'all. That's all I'm saying. When I look at Melanie, I don't see the nice Melanie. I see somebody else. The Scorpio Melanie, that's what I fucking see. Good night, Lynn. Good night, Lady Pooh. I'm just telling y'all. Good night, Bella. I'm just telling y'all. I ain't never heard Melanie cuss like that since I've been on here, this here internet. I'm just telling you. I ain't never heard Melanie go back and forth with these people. Just saying. Hello, ABJ. In my opinion, if they remove Trish's husband for fighting, why not Martell? They have no idea in time for the court system to do their job. That's I'm just look. Let me just tell y'all this. It's something. Why they can remove Marquise and not Martell? Now you think about that. Think about that. You glad Mel took a break from the internet tonight, Deborah? Okay. Y'all know I'm drinking. Cheers, everybody. Let me know if y'all drinking. Tonight is drinks in the chat. This where we unwind from a long work week. Even though FD say he don't respect no 9 to 5 people. Y'all ain't on his level. Y'all don't eat like him, drink like him, live where he live. I respect anybody who does a hard day's work, who get out their bed every day to make things happen for their family. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I don't care what you do. You get out there and you make stuff happen for your family. You do what you got to do. We all pray to the same God. No matter what funky junkie say, there's only one God that we all pray to. Unless he praying to somebody else. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I don't care where you work at, what you do. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm not no better than y'all. You know, I'm not no better than y'all. I appreciate y'all. But taking time out y'all day and night to come over here and listen to me. And Funky, he gonna regret that. You don't disrespect nobody's job of what they do for a living or how much money they make. These people, excuse me, y'all come over here. Y'all don't have to come to nobody's channel. Y'all don't have to take 1 or 2 hours out y'all night or day to come to nobody's channel. But y'all do that. But he gonna disrespect people. Talking about if you work a 9 to 5 job, y'all ain't on his level. If you got an extension behind your job, y'all ain't on his level. If you make $50,000, you ain't on his level. Y'all don't even pray to the same God. Funky, what do you think all these women who are listening to you on their lunch break, who go on these trips with you, do you think that they not working on 9 to 5 job? How dare you say this about these women? How dare you say that? Oh, y'all don't pray to the same God. What God are you praying to? Because my God don't care what you look like, how much you make or nothing. What God is you praying to, Funky? Funky junkie? Ashy face? Prune face? Raisin face? It's a shame that you can put on lotion and Vaseline and you still can't get no shine. You look like the bottom of somebody's ass and feet. That's a shame. And I don't know what's wrong with you. I ain't never seen nobody have no cold 365 days of the year. Just saying, Funky junkie. Ain't never seen nobody have no colds 365 days of the year. What you doing? Funky? Junkie? What the fuck you doing? Every time I see you on TGIF, you sniffling. Your nose running. You're ashy. Looking like you just rolled off the fucking bed. Yes, I'm saying it. Yes. Because you a BAN. Even though you say you the other one, but I'm calling you a BAN. How dare you sit here and talk about these people that got a 9 to 5 job? How dare you do that? How dare you? Just think about it. If them people wouldn't come over there to your motherfucking channel, you wouldn't be in the tax bracket that you in, Funky junkie. Think about that, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know what pronoun you use. How dare you talk about people who got a 9 to 5 or sat at a desk or a cubicle? Funky junkie. Or people who got an extension. Baby, them whoever over there, the funky bunch, funky cunt, funky whoever. Whoever is still subscribed to this man, I don't know what to say. Because he said he talking to the women who got a vagina. And I got a vagina. So, no, man. I'll keep on being over there. Even though I don't make $50,000, I make more than that. But I'm just saying. But that don't make me no better than anybody who make 50,000, 20,000, 13,000, 20,000, 14 or 15,000. That don't make me no better than you. Just because I make probably a little bit more money, that don't make me no better than y'all. Or whoever make it. But see, Funky Junkie said that y'all, nobody's not even on his level who make $50,000. Y'all don't live in the same neighborhood he live in. Y'all don't live the same life he live. But see, what if all the motherfucking people unsubscribe to your ass? Is you gonna be living the same life, Funky Junkie? That's all I'm saying. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Hey, Sheila Joe. Hey, my sissy. Yes, Funky is a mess, baby. If he was all that, you wouldn't be on the show working. You ain't making no bill. Boy, bye. Right. Sheila, what you drinking? I'm drinking cup water. I'm drinking some cup water. Guys, you know what? I'm drinking cup water. Now, these are small ones, guys, so I'm on my third one. Y'all know I'm talking shit now. I'm talking shit. Y'all, if y'all ever look at Funky, Funky is never greased up, ever. That man look like an ashtray on the bottom of somebody's fucking foot. Not mine, because I use 7th Avenue Beauty Oil, so my feet stay shining. But I'm just talking about Funky. Funky is always ashy and dusty. Ain't never seen that man's face or arms glowing. Ever. He looked like a fucking ashtray. Funky Junkie, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. And then every time I see him, he's sniffing. How do you have allergies or a cold 365 days of the year? Now, no, allegedly, you're doing something else. It ain't my business. Just saying. Every time I see you, you're sniffing. Take care of that cold. You need to see a new doctor, Funky Junkie. All this money you got, Funky Junkie, you see your doctor about whatever allergies or cold you got. Allegedly. Or if it's something else. Allegedly. What you say, Sheila Joe? I'm just drinking orange juice. I'm a little under the weather. I'm sorry, babe. I hope you feel better. Girl, Funky, every time you see him, he got some toilet tissue or Kleenex, his nose running. Now, what do that mean, your nose running all the time? It run in the summer, spring, fall. I ain't never seen that. You need to go to you got all this money, sir. You should be able to go to the best of the best doctors. Or allegedly is all the man, is that, your little man who got you feeling someone taking all your damn money. Just saying. Just saying. But you got to pay to play. The Funky, we know you got to pay to play. Just saying. We know you got to pay to play because you ain't nowhere near attractive, sir. And usually if usually for a man or woman, if they smell good and dress nice, you put on nice clothes and stuff, you look good. Funky can put on all the fucking cologne and nice clothes he got, Gucci, Prada, whatever. It still don't work. But when that don't work, you got to go to paying. So that's what I think you're doing, Funky. You got to pay to play. They saying it ain't for free. You want this, you got to pay for it, Funky Junkie. Funky Junkie, you got to pay for it. That's all I'm saying, Funky Junkie. Oh, guys, did y'all know this? In Milwaukee, in Wisconsin and Chicago, they have banned vapes. They have banned the vapes. Now, guys, y'all know I don't lie to y'all about nothing. I used to smoke Newport 100s maybe 4 years ago, and I stopped myself from smoking. So I just smoke vapes every now and then. So my sister called me. She's like, girl, you know they have banned vapes? I said, what? I said, girl, I know you lying. So I said, let me go to the smoke shop. I went to the smoke shop. The whole vape thing is cleared out. They have no vapes. Now, this is what stopped me from smoking cigarettes and vapes. Because you just take a couple of puffs, you good. Now, I'm going to have to go on Amazon or somewhere and try to order me some vapes because I'm not smoking no more. I'm not smoking no more motherfucking cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't. I took myself and my sister, me and my sister both, and my cousin, and we used to both smoke Newports. I don't lie to y'all. I'll tell y'all the truth. And on my sister's birthday 3 or 4 years ago, I stopped smoking. And I would just smoke the vape every now and then. You know, just for that, you know, a little craving or whatever. So I'll tell y'all the truth. I don't lie to y'all. But Chicago and Wisconsin have banned vapes. Girl, I'm going to have to go on Amazon and see if I can get some sent to me. Because I'm not going back and start back smoking. I'm not going to do that. Because it took, you know, I've been smoking cigarettes ever since my late 20s. And I just got off at maybe 4 years ago, stopped smoking. 4 years ago, I smoked Newport 100s. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'll tell y'all the truth. Now, I don't do anything else. I tried reefer probably in my late 20s, once or twice, and it ain't for me. So I don't do that. I drink now. I do drink stuff. I drink like my cut waters and my tequila and stuff like that. And I will have me a vape. I don't smoke no more, but I don't smoke no blunts, no nothing like that. People, you should know what's for you and what's not for you. Marijuana is not for me. Mary Jane is not for you, girl. Can't do it. Now in my 20s, I tried it once or twice a day. Just ain't for me. I'm not one of these girlies that do Mary Jane. Y'all know, or reefer. I know what that is. If you're old school, you know what reefer and Mary Jane is. I just don't do that. Now, I don't smoke cigarettes. I used to. I don't do them no more. I'll be honest with y'all. I just keep it real with y'all. I don't do it. Now I do vape. I do smoke vapes here and there. You know, take a couple of puffs. That's it. But guys, that's how I stopped smoking. That's how I stopped smoking on my sister's birthday. We all agreed to stop smoking. We just going to vape when we need, if we get like an urge. I stuck to it. My sister and cousin, they started back smoking. I said, not gonna be smoking no more. She said, how did you do that? I said, how did you do what? They said, how did you just stop cold turkey? I said, we were going to stop smoking cigarettes, and we were just going to use the vape for, you know, just the urges. I did it. They did it, and they still smoking. I told y'all, I'll tell y'all the truth about things. I don't lie to y'all. I'll tell y'all the truth. So now I'm going to have to try to find I'm going to have to try to go on Amazon and see if I can find me a vape, guys. Deborah, you are in Vegas? Hey, Sheila Jo. Let me see. Oh, you said, well, when you guys come to Vegas, you can get all you want and just ship them back. I'm gonna have to do something. Yes, I live in Vegas, born and raised. Okay, Deborah, I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to get me something shipped here, honey, because Wisconsin and Chicago, they done banned it. We can't have no vapes. They don't sell them here or nothing. Y'all, make sure y'all are hitting the thumbs up, and make sure, guys, if you guys want to become a member, if you can give membership. Or you could do a super chat or a super sticker, guys, if you want. Or you could do Cash App or a super chat or super stickers. Guys, they done took our, girl, Wisconsin is tripping. They done took our vapes away and vapes for Chicago. I can go to Chicago. Nope. They done took them away there too. We can't have no vapes in Chicago or Wisconsin, y'all. Now, if my mother wasn't here, I would move to Texas. If my mother wasn't here, I would move to Texas, but I can't because my mom is 78. Let me make sure I got that right, guys. I've been drinking my cut water. And y'all know I'll be in here all night. I'll be up all night. Y'all know I'll be on here because I feel comfortable. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Sheila Joe, for the $9.99 super sticker. Thank you, hon. Thank you. My mom was born, let me see. Thanks, Sheila Joe, for the $9.99 super sticker. Thank you, Sheila Joe. That's one of my sisters. Me and her will be together soon. Let me see. October. 2 months. Sheila Joe, I was just telling everybody my appraiser came today and she did me good. So no more. That's it. She came today. So thank God. Thank God. And then that's what I say about Melanie. Melanie brought me, Sheila Joe, Lady C, Regina, Tea Talk with your girl, Sassy T from the 803, Sandra T, Gen Extra, and also Angela together. If Melanie would have never came with the millimeters and everything, I would have never met these ladies. Would have never met these ladies. And these ladies are really good friends. Good. These are my sisters. They are some good women. Good women. Y'all gonna be on my journey with me. My mom is 78 years old, guys, so I can't go nowhere. I can't go nowhere. Y'all know I can't go nowhere. Yes, my sister friends, yes. These are some really good ladies. So when I first started traveling, guys, my it was during that Shaquilla Robinson stuff, and my kids were scared. Mom, what happened to Shaquilla Robinson? I said, no, these ladies are not like that. And so once I started traveling with them, my kids, okay. Oh, she going with Tea Talk them and Sheila them, and now she'll be okay. So my kids are comfortable. They know their names and stuff, so they're comfortable with me now going. But before, they was like, you see what happened to Shaquilla Robinson? But now they okay with me going. Thank you, Sheila Joe, for the $9.99 super sticker. Thank you, hon. This is my prayer for Mel and her family. Stay protected at all costs, even her team and her friends. Yes, baby, this narcissist Martell, baby. Baby, I'm telling y'all, look, let me tell y'all something. It's something where Carlos King will not fire Martell. Let me know what y'all think in the chat why Carlos King will not fire Martell. I'm telling y'all, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only, the banner's going across my screen. What is the reason that he will not get rid of Martell? Let me know. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think, guys. Something going on. Something is going on. Something happened, y'all. Something going on. Now, guys, we're gonna get into Kenya. Now, Kenya said that we're gonna get into Kenya. Change bases a little bit. We're gonna put a dart in there for a second. Now, Kenya said that people thought that she was going with this other man on the show. Now, Kenya, guys, y'all know Kenya has got fired from her other job. She was doing something with the medical field, guys. She didn't got fired from there. And then this man here, people said that Kenya said people thought that she was going with this other man here, y'all. So let's take a look at this. Now, this other man that I've never seen before. Let me know if y'all seen him before.
his actions and made their own conclusion. And that is wrong. So if you guys are looking at people's actions and making, your own ideas up about if they were in a relationship or not, not everyone shows their relationship the same way. Not everyone treats people the same way as, each and every other relationship. So yeah, we don't know. We weren't sleeping with them. We weren't in their bed. We weren't on their conversations and text message and chats. So we don't know. But what I do know, yeah, I dated Walter. And guess what? I ain't like it. I ain't like him. And clearly he was hurt because I told him at some point so many things about himself. And it came back to bite me because then he tried to embarrass me. So that's what that was all about. I was accused of having an on-screen relationship my first year of Housewives with Walter, even though Candy told the entire world, no, my best friend is friends with this guy, and he said they were dating. Yet nobody wanted to pay attention to that. They looked at his actions and made their own conclusion, and that is wrong. So if you guys are looking at people's actions and making, your own ideas up about if they were in a relationship or not, not everyone shows their relationship the same way. Not everyone treats people the same way as, each and every other relationship. So yeah, we don't know. We weren't sleeping with them. We weren't in their bed. We weren't on their conversations and text message and chats. So we don't know. But what I do know, yeah, I dated Walter. And guess what? I ain't like it.
Okay, guys. So do we remember her dating Walter? Hello, Chocolate. Hello, Chocolate. Kenya said Martell was all in her DMs. They unfollowed each other. I believe that as well, Linda, but I also think he's afraid of her. 77 like, 58 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Now, y'all know that Candy had another job where she was doing something with medical, and then Kenya started, she went on live and was mocking the patients, and they fired her from there. She was making good money. She got fired from there, guys. What do y'all think about that? And some other nurses as well got fired for mocking the patients that they were seeing. What do y'all think about that? And y'all know Kenya has also got, she's supposed to be evicted from her salon. So y'all, Kenya is losing jobs left and right. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think is going on with Kenya, y'all? Why is she losing all these jobs? Now, I agree. You don't play with nobody who's coming into no hospital for things that are going on with them, and you mocking them. Now, I agree with that. I do agree with that. But Kenya, she has to be out that hair salon. She's got to be out of there. Kenya is losing jobs left and right, y'all. She is losing jobs left and right, guys. So what do y'all think about that, about Kenya losing her jobs? And she's not back on Housewives at all. Y'all, I really feel sorry for Kenya. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I do. I don't like to see no Black woman lose their job. I don't. I'm just being honest with y'all. I thought she was gonna win that lawsuit with her that lease she had with her company. I mean, with her with the rental company that she was renting the beauty salons from. I thought she would have won that, but she didn't. And now she has lost this other job here that she was making money from. I don't know what to say, guys. What do y'all think? Yeah, I don't know. Kenya's just making a lot of bad decisions lately. I don't know. Do y'all think Kenya is spiraling? Because I didn't even know Kenya worked at some type of pharmaceutical place or medical place. I did not know that. Kenya, you need to pull it together, baby. And then they won't let her back on Roa either. Kenya, pull it together, baby. Kenya, pull it together. And then they said that she's losing her house. I don't wish that on no Black woman. I do not. I don't wish that on no Black woman. I don't want Kenya to lose her house. She has a daughter. I don't want her to lose any of her income because right now she's not on ROA. So I don't want her to lose her income. I don't. So y'all let me know what y'all think. I wish she would pull it together. I do that. I wish that. I wish that Kenya would pull it together. I don't know why Kenya is cutting up like this. Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with her. I wish she would pull herself together. You losing all your income for what? Girl. And your baby daddy can't help you. Look at this. Now, I showed y'all this yesterday, right? They got more pictures of, if you go to the doctor for a pap smear, right? These nurses are posting pictures mocking you. Clinic workers posting photos mocking patients' pap smear discharge. This is sick. Look at this. And they said allegedly and for entertainment purposes only that Kenya Moore was doing something to this effect. So I'm trying to find what Kenya was doing. Look at these nurses. People are going in there getting pap smears and they mocking them. Clinic workers posting photos mocking patients' pap smear discharge. What type of sick shit is this? So if you go to your doctor and go there for a pap smear, something, we all been young before, something could have happened. And you have some discharge, these motherfuckers is posting pictures of your shit. Becky and Rebecca, Becky and Karen, Mary Jo. Now, if one of them girls come back there and smack y'all in y'all shit, then that'd be wrong. Look, Becky, Suella, Becky, and Suella. Y'all need to quit playing with people. But somebody come back there and let your ass have it. Where Jill at? Jill. This Jill right here. Anna. Jennifer. Cassie. What we gonna name her? Anna. This Anna here. We got a name. We got to give her a name. And Mary. If these women come back here and pop y'all in y'all shit, all I'm saying, they come back here and pop y'all in y'all shit, don't say nothing. All I'm saying, don't say a fucking word. Don't they come back here and pop y'all in y'all shit, don't say nothing. No, this Peggy right here. This Peggy. Now we gonna name her Peggy. Peggy? They come back there and pop y'all in y'all shit, don't say nothing. That's all I'm saying. See, this is what happened. When somebody come and pop them in their shit, don't say nothing. Y'all get popped in y'all motherfucking shit, don't say nothing. You having a late night snack? Y'all know tonight is drinks in the chat. Okay, Deborah. Y'all know Deborah's one of my tea sippers. Now remember, guys, y'all can become a member for $2.99, or y'all can give memberships, y'all. This is one of my tea sippers, and I thank you so much, Deborah, for supporting the channel. You know, some people try to act like they're okay. But when you used to a certain type of lifestyle and income, and those checks leaves, guys, you depend on those checks. People might not want to admit it, that they depend on those fucking checks. I depend on my fucking work check. I ain't gonna sit here in front with y'all. Y'all know I tell y'all the truth. I'm not gonna sit here and say if somebody take my fucking work check away that I'm okay with it. Hell no, I'm not okay with it. I like my motherfucking YouTube check too. It pay a bill. I don't lie to y'all about that. I'm not one of these fucking content creators. I don't care. It pay a bill. Just saying. It pay a bill. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know I don't lie to y'all. Y'all are my family. Y'all know that. I don't lie to y'all. No, I don't care about my it pay a bill. It helps out. Okay? So I'm not gonna lie to y'all about that. But this is what these people do. Kenya knew that check, that housewife check was helping pay some of her bills. Now they said her house is going into foreclosure, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes. Y'all can, it's public record. Okay? Anybody house, look, let me just tell y'all this. Let's just be honest here, guys. Everybody's not perfect, okay? Everybody, some stuff can happen to anybody. You can get behind on your taxes, okay? That happens. Okay? You can get behind on a bill or anything. That's life, y'all. That's life. You can always get yourself out of it, okay? Okay? It's okay. Anybody can get a judgment, a lien, or anything. Is that the end of the world? No. No, not the end of the world. Long as you still breathing and walking, you can always get yourself out of it. I used to think that, whatever. Long as I'm breathing and walking and got both of my hands and my feet, I can, whatever I got to do, I'll do, to get, except prostitute. I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube. I'm just going to say streetwalker, but you can get yourself out of that, okay? So I'm never going to be ashamed of anything that happened to me. It's just life and it happens, okay? Long as I work towards getting myself out of the situation, and I've learned that. It is what it is. Long as I have 2 hands and 2 feet in my good health, it is what it is, guys. Now, and then sometimes, guys, we live beyond our means, okay? If you just, I know we all want the big house and stuff like that, but if it comes to a point in time where we can't afford it, we just can't afford it, guys, right? So Kenya just has her 1 child, and allegedly her ex-husband lives there, okay? They said she owed back taxes. That's okay. She can pay that, right? They said she owed back rent at the salon. Then they said, well, we know she's not getting a housewife check no more. She's not. And then she was working at a she's working at a pharmaceutical company or somewhere. She was getting a check from there. She has got fired from there. She's fired from the housewife. Okay? She's not working at the salon anymore. They want her out of there. She got evicted. She didn't win the case, guys. Allegedly. It's all allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Everything on my channel is allegedly. Kenya, we gotta stop this. Now, I'm sure she gets a YouTube check because she has a lot of views. Okay? But we gotta stop this, guys. We gotta stop the nonsense, guys. We gotta stop spending our money on stupid shit. Like that purse that Drew had, that little cocktail purse. $5,000 for a cocktail purse that you could have got the same purse at a Kira for $100. There's no way. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't care if I could afford it. There's no way that I would have paid $5,000 for that fucking purse when I could have got the same purse at a Kira for $100. There's no, ma'am. No way. I don't give a fuck at what Shamia said. Is that a knockoff? You motherfucking right it is. I got the other $4,900 and change in my fucking purse and my fucking bank account. You want to be a stupid bee and buy the one for $5,000? You go right ahead. Keeping it real with you. A purse that you can't even fit nothing in but the fucking Tic Tac. Girl, bye. And I don't. Allegedly, for entertainment purpose, I don't believe Shamil even want her motherfucking husband. Allegedly. Just saying. The way Shamil be out here popping, locking, and dropping it, and way she be moving her tongue, I don't think her husband satisfying her ass. Just saying. Allegedly. I don't believe Shamil even want her motherfucking husband. Just saying. Now, if a happily married woman wanted her motherfucking husband, why is she out here in these streets? I don't think her husband giving it to her right. I don't think he giving her the motherfucking big O. If you really want to know my opinion, and it's just my opinion. Just saying. I don't think he cracking her fucking back. Okay? Like she wanted to be cracked. Just saying. Look how Shamia be out here. I don't think her husband is giving it to her the way she wanted. Y'all know when older women get older, they get more sexually active. This is a grown person channel. Not grown, get off this channel. I'm just saying. We get more active when we get older. Now, if you're not grown and you can't handle this conversation, get off the channel. When we get older, our sex drive go up. If you didn't know that about a woman, it does. Because mine does. Just saying. Just saying. Now, y'all can agree with me. If you don't, you don't. But I'm just telling you. When women get older, their sex drive go up. They don't call us cougars for nothing. Just saying. This is a grown and sexy channel. Now, if you're not grown, get off of here. If you don't want to listen to it, that's fine. I'm just telling y'all, I don't lie to y'all. Y'all know that. I do not lie to y'all. You get older, your sex drive go up. Women's sex drive go up. Maybe the men's go down, ours go up. Just telling you the truth. You know what I'm talking about, Sheila Joe? The sex drive go up. And I don't think, allegedly, everything on this channel is alleged. I don't think Shamia's husband can handle her. Just saying. Our sex drive is on 10. Just telling y'all. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Now, if it's a little bit too much information for y'all, let me know. I'm just being real with y'all. I have to come on here and sugarcoat nothing and tell lies to y'all. I'm just telling y'all how I feel. Okay? Sex drive just go up. Okay? And I'm a seasoned woman. I'm 51 years old. I'm seasoned. Okay? Sex drive go up. Sorry. Y'all don't want to hear that? I do apologize. I'm seasoned. Baby, Shabia be out here twerking and popping it. Her husband ain't giving it to her. Her husband ain't pounding her in the mattress. But I understand. He got money. I understand. I do understand. I do understand. I understand, y'all. I do understand. I understand. But sometimes, baby, you get that itch, and her husband ain't hitting it in all the right spots. Baby, you got to, no, let me not say that. I'm just, okay, let me not say that. I'm going to say it. Sometimes, you're an older woman, and your husband maybe having some type of a problem down there. He can't get it where it needs to be. Some women will stray. And I think, what's her name? The one that just got out of jail? I think she be getting her back cracked. Just allegedly. Allegedly, in my very own opinion. Now, people going to say sex ain't everything. Look here. Look here, ladies. Let's just be honest with ourselves. I know sex ain't everything. We got some people that are average, that's fine. But sometimes we do get that urge, you know? We get that urge. You know? We get that urge. We get that urge. And let's just be serious with ourselves. Let's not lie to ourselves. We get that urge. And I'm just being 100% with y'all. Being 100, we get that urge. Now, Shamia has a nice husband. He, you know, very wealthy man. Why is Shamia out here in these Atlanta streets popping in and dropping it? That's all I'm going to say. If he was out there hitting it like he's supposed to, he wouldn't be out here in these Atlanta streets popping it and dropping it and slurping all over candy. Allegedly. Allegedly, but Portia said that I didn't say it. Portia said it. What you slurping all over candy for? Candy coated. What you slurping all over her for? That's all I'm saying. You want to go down there in the fucking dungeon? Allegedly. You know. Let me shut up. Shut up. Mind my business. Well, Shamia's husband at the movie premiere, she does a lot of partying, yet I barely, if at all, see her out with her husband. Her house. Now, I just told you. I just said, where is the husband at? Shamia act like her hot pocket on fire. The husband is at home. If your husband was cracking your back right, you would be at home with your husband. The man ain't cracking her back right. He ain't nailing her to the mattress. And I'm sorry. I haven't seen you over here before, but thank you so much for joining my channel. I do apologize. Y'all, cheers, guys. Tonight is drinks in the chat. Guys, baby, if your husband is taking you down, cracking your back and nailing you to the mattress, baby, you can't wait to get home to get your back cracked and nailed to the fucking mattress and for him to take you down. Shamia, not so much Shamia. Just saying. Allegedly. Just saying. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. I'm just saying. Drop the T. The one was attracted to don't have no money. The one we attracted to don't have no money. That's all right, Deborah. You can still get your damn back cracked. Look, Deborah. You ain't gotta be attracted to them. Just get your back crack and keep it pushing. We all grown up here. Okay, Deborah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. No. Let me put this cup water away. Let me put this away. Let me put the cup water away. Sorry about that, Deborah. I'm so sorry. Deborah, scratch that. I didn't mean to say that. Yes, I did. Ah, baby, get your back cracked and keep it moving. Ain't nobody got to know. You hear Chris Brown? Ain't nobody got to know. Ah! Now people say, why do you listen to that song? Chris Brown new song, baby. Ain't nobody got to know. That's all I'm saying. Well, Brain, what is that? What I'm trying to think of Chris Brown new song. Yeah, I like Chris Brown new song. I sure do. Our homes. I don't want to be the one to say it, but her and Candy are close. Candy don't then gave her wait a minute and gave her an acting role as a lesbian. Candy seems to be a beast with the women. Look, Hard Home, don't get me in trouble over here. But hon, why do you think? Look, Hard Homes. Why do you think Shamia don't be at home? Read between the lines. Read between the lines, baby. She hang with Candy a lot. She hang with Candy and Todd a lot. And baby, let me tell you something. A drunk tell no tales, baby. When a drunk do something when they drunk, that's what they mean to do it. Why was she over there slurping Candy down, giving her tongue action, allegedly? Banners in here, you see the banner. Hey, I'm just saying. Now I done said, Portia said it. It's over there kissing. All of them. Portia and Shamia. So if your husband is knocking you down, is taking you down, pounding you to the mattress, what you over there with Candy for? So evidently your husband ain't taking you down. And baby, we know when we have some alcohol and we come from the club, our husband, look, a lot of husbands like when you go to the club and you come home. They know. A lot of husbands like you to go to the club. They be giving you extra money. Oh, go on out with your girls. Let me give you some extra money. They like it. Because they know when you come home, you ready. Shit, you on 20. You already be on 10, you on 20. But for what's her husband name? Gerald? Gerald, I don't know if he took no the blue ones. Maybe the blue ones ain't even helping no more. Sometimes the blue ones don't help. Allegedly. Just saying. He ain't taking her down. He ain't taking her down when she get to that door. If I come to the door, I'll be taking off heels and that motherfucking thing. Allegedly. It's gonna say. You know, look, if you done been out and you had some good drinks, and you get to when I let my garage door up and come into my house, I'll be taking off my heels. Or if they ain't already taken off in the car. Now, look, I'll be walking barefooted up to my door. The heels be probably in the garage or by the back door. Just being honest with you. Just being honest. Or if we didn't catch the Uber, the heels be coming off in the Uber. Just telling y'all the truth. I don't lie to y'all. You gotta be real with people. I don't get over here and try to sugarcoat shit. I just tell y'all how I am. If y'all gonna love me, y'all know. Gerald is not taking her down. Candy is cat in baseball burglary. Look, Candy ain't never got on here and lied about what she like to do. And I like Candy for that. Candy don't lie about nothing. Candy and Her husband don't lie about nothing. T.I. and his wife don't. Well, they tell a story about the other stuff, but T.I. and Tiny, they tell you what they like. They like three, 3 people, 4 people. So can't nobody throw shit back in your face if you get on this internet and tell you the truth. Candy, we already know what Candy about. So I don't know why would nobody be, look, when you are with Candy, allegedly, I'm gonna have me some wine, but I ain't gonna get too, intoxicated, or I'm just gonna get a buzz. Because I don't want, know your limits around people. You already know what Candy about. She don't hide shit from you. So if Shamia want to get intoxicated, that's her own personal business. That's you at your own risk. So maybe you're trying to get intoxicated so you can blame it on alcohol. Allegedly. Just saying. Now you over there slobbing in the down with Candy, you already know what you in for. Allegedly. Just saying. You think Candy is low-key suck? Look, Patricia, Candy ain't lying to nobody. Candy, you know what Candy said? She got a thing down there in the basement. Candy don't lie about what she do. Candy and Tanya are open about their life. I like that. So you know to keep your drink and stuff in your hand. Put the tissue over it. You go into the bathroom, take your drink with you. You know to just sip. Sip. Maybe have 2 drinks there at the most. You sip on the drink. You don't, around them, you don't try to drink your drink all the way down. You sip it a little bit at a time. So you don't get, look, I'm not even going to get buzzed around them. I'm going to drink my drink. I'm a little bit at a time. I'm going to have the same 1 or 2 drinks all night long. It's going to be watered down. I'm not going to be drinking my drink fast. I'm going to have the same 1 or 2 drinks. I already know what's going on here. Oh, hell no. I'm going to be sipping that. The ice going to be the melted in that motherfucker. You want another drink? Hell no. I'm good with this drink. No, I'm good. No, I'm good with this drink. I ain't even finished this drink yet. The ice going to be melted in that motherfucker. I don't want another drink. Shamia said, if you ain't eating, it ain't cheating. Oh, okay, Deborah. Okay. Yes, Kenny and Tiny are open about theirs. Okay, yeah. You go right ahead. I look, my drink gonna have the ice cube gonna be the melted in it. I'm not even no ma'am. We're not even gonna be playing with them. Just saying. I'm being for real, guys. When you go out with certain people, with those type of people, you already know. Don't be playing games. Now, guys, let me tell y'all something. We're gonna move courses a little bit. Look, now y'all remember that. Okay, let's move over a little bit to Love and Hip Hop. Y'all remember Sierra sisters and Mama and them was saying she was on the P's. I believe it. They trying to do an intervention with Sierra. Now her husband, is he giving her the P's? Because baby, Sierra is acting weird, y'all. They trying to do an intervention with Sierra, baby. They said she's on the P's. You know what the P's are? P-pop. You know I can't say it on here. Something is going on with Sierra. Sierra Gate, y'all. Sierra is on the P's badly. They talking about doing an intervention with her, guys. This girl is acting like, y'all, something, Sierra, her mama them wasn't lying on her, y'all. Her mama and her sister them was not lying on her. When they said Sierra was on them P's, baby, they wasn't lying. Something is wrong with Sierra of the Glam Shop, baby. I'm being completely honest with y'all. Something is wrong with the era of the glam shop. Now, I look, I like Sierra. I do. I think she's a boss chick. But baby, I know when people are on the P's and you are on the P's, boo. Just saying. Just saying. They need to have a intervention with Sierra from the glam shop. And I don't know. I don't know if her husband do them. If he don't do them, he needs to have an intervention with his wife. His wife is on the sugar booger or the peas. I'm just telling the truth, guys. I'm just telling the fucking truth. The wife is on the sugar boogers or the peas, guys. Just look, y'all. I'm just saying. Something is wrong with Sierra, guys. Sierra ain't right. Now, I don't lie to y'all. I have people in my family that's on the peas and sugar boogers. I don't lie. I'm just telling the truth. Y'all might have some people in y'all family that are on something. These women, Sierra is on something. Let me come to this clip here. Wait a minute. Y'all, they're going to have an intervention with they're going to have an intervention with Sierra. Something is wrong with Sierra, guys. Let me bring it up. People been talking about it. People have been talking about it. Something is wrong with Sierra Glam Shop, baby. Something. You said she's the masculine one. I think she is depressed because she's trying to have a baby, and she said she needs her mom. Sierra said she had been depressed. Which maybe she's taking the depression pills. Excuse me, peas. Sorry, YouTube. Maybe she's taking the depression peas with drinking because they said they're gonna have to do an intervention with her, y'all. Because Sierra, guys, Sierra, her mouth movement, something ain't right with Sierra, y'all. I know she got money, but that doesn't discredit her action. I'm just telling y'all.
We need to get straight to the point. Bam, what happened?
Okay, guys, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. We know that Bam called off her engagement with Rayface, and then Sierra is unhappy because she can't hold a baby. Now we know she can hold one. She has 2 kids, okay, but for some reason right now she is having miscarriages, okay, and that's okay. Yeah, but I know I can't say how she feels because I've never had one, okay? Okay, I've never had one, so I can't say how she feels. But they said that she's taking depression peas, but she's drinking too. So we all know when you drink with peas, that is not good. Maybe she needs some therapy, and her husband is like it's like it's another period to her, but it's not to her. So he needs to be more supportive, and she needs to go to the doctor maybe to get her body healthy or what have you. And then when we get older as women, it's not as easy to have kids as it were in our 20s and 30s. Let me know if you agree with that. Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat. Deborah, my tea sipper, is this? The Sierra who was doing the podcast with Nene and what are the P's? Yes, pills. Yes, yes, Deborah, my tea sipper pills. Yes, she's on antidepressants because she keeps having miscarriages. Yes, some women when they stop trying, they get pregnant. Yes, yes. When you stop trying, you're gonna get pregnant. Not supposed to mix alcohol and depression medication. Okay, Linda. Yeah, that's what it is. Sierra's allegedly is mixing that together. Sierra is on mental breakdown because she is pressing herself to have a baby. Yes, and she's drinking because she's on anti-depression medication, and she is drinking and taking that medication. And you know, when you do that, that doesn't mix well. She may be turning to pills or something to numb her pain because she is depressed. Yeah, Sierra said she had been depressed because she want to give her husband a baby. Sierra is in her 40s, right, or late 30s. Let me know. I think she's depressed because she's trying to have a baby, and she said she needs her mom. What I mean by stud, she's the masculine one. Yeah, she wants to have a baby and it's not working, guys. Her husband love have been very supportive. I just think sometimes men do not know what to say. Yes, is Sierra in her late 30s or early 40s? Let me know in the chat. How old is Sierra, y'all? Because sometimes, when we get older, it's hard to have kids. Sierra oldest is her oldest daughter is what, 27? Let me know in the chat. I think her daughter is 20 something. And when you stop trying to have kids, you will have them. And then also sometimes, people, I don't think she needs to do the IVR because she's had kids before, so I don't think it's nothing like that. But I don't want to say that she should wait because she's of age. Me, baby, I'm 51. Hell no. After I had, I wanted two kids, but I wanted a boy and a girl. But I had my two boys, and then I was like, let me try one more time for a girl, and if it's another boy, that's it. No, ma'am. No. But hey, if people want to try and they in their late 30s and 40s, you go ahead. It just ain't for me. It ain't for me. I'm not doing it. It's enough. It's a no go for me. I'm going tomorrow to go see my grandbaby. It's a no go for me. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm not. Look, my daughter is going to be 14 years old. What the hell do I look like having a goddamn baby? No, no, ma'am. No, hell no. It's a no for me. No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. After 3 miscarriages, that's it. But look, guys. I don't knock nobody. If you want to go ahead and try in your 40s and 50s, you go right ahead. I'm just not doing it. My daughter for to be 14 October 7th. I'm not doing it. No. Look. No, ma'am. I got a grandbaby. No, hell no. Look. I want to travel. I've had my kids. Sierra has grown kids. What did she? What she adopt a baby? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. That's the cut water. That's not right. She want to have a baby. Go ahead, Sierra. Go do what you want to do. And her mother has not been supportive. Not supposed. Let me see. Her husband. Let me see. Her mother has not been supportive. You said after 3 miscarriages, that's it. Like I could never have kids. I have 2 miscarriages, but I have to get counseling and learn to live with it. Okay, but Deborah, you can adopt kids. You can do maybe IVR, things like that. This is my thing right here. The reason I wanted 3 kids was my absolute, that was it. Because I don't want to bring kids into this world that I can't take care of. I know 3 kids was my absolute max, guys, that I could take care of. I don't want to bring kids into this world that I can't take care of. And that's just me. I don't know what other people, I just know that 3 would be the max that I can take care of. Okay, that's it. That's it. And I'll be serious with y'all. I have to take out, I don't have a lot of money, okay, but I do good. But I have to do like other things to, make sure my kids can go to college, So I don't want to have all this burden on me. I don't say burden, but stuff on me because I have to make sure my kids go to college. And especially my boys, because it's harder for boys out here in this world. I want to make sure my sons have degrees, at least some type of degree behind them because it's harder for them, So I have to take on a lot more expenses for them, And I just keep it 100 with y'all. I don't want my son them to have all these loans or things like that. They get grants and stuff like that. But if they have to have loans and stuff, I'd rather it be on me than them. You get what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all know I keep it 100 with y'all. I don't want my sons to have that. If anything, it's on me. Okay? I did save up some money for them for their college, but not enough. Okay? So anything else, I put it on myself. I don't want my sons them out here with all this loans. So any burden, I want it on me and not them. I keep it 100 with y'all. I don't lie to y'all. I don't want my sons them out there with all them loans. So if I can get stuff in my name to keep them from having the weight on them, I do that. Yeah, people are like, why do you tell them your business? I don't get on this channel to lie to y'all, to make it seem like I'm better than y'all or something like that. I don't have no more than what y'all got. I just get on here to keep it real with y'all. I can tell y'all my business if I want to. People like, why y'all? I can say what the fuck I want to say to y'all. Y'all are my family, okay? So I say what I want to say. Okay? I just want my sons, them to have a fair chance at life. Okay? So if I have to take on more of the burden with my sons, I do that. Okay? And that's what I do. People don't understand that Black men have a little bit more harder than women do. So if they can get some type of degree behind their name to make sure they have a better life, that's what I'm going to do for my sons. I know some people probably don't understand that. Me and my son had a kind of little tussle back and forth this summer. I said, son, you have to go back to school. I don't care if you get a 2-year degree, 4-year degree. You are a Black man. You need some type of degree. Even if you want to be an entrepreneur, have something to bag you up in case that don't work out, son. I'm not going to be here all the way with you, son. I'm not going to be here always. Okay? I'm not going to be with you here always, son. You have to have something to bag you up. Because you know how they look at our Black young men, like they ain't nothing, like they some thugs and things like that. Ain't none of my sons ever been to jail. They have never been pulled over. All of them have license. All of them have been working since they was 14 years old. One of my sons have a bachelor, and I'm trying to get my other son here to get a associate's or master's or bachelor. But no, my other son has a master's. I'm sorry. And I'm trying to get my other son there too. He can be an entrepreneur. I don't have no problem with that. But I want him to have a backup plan in case that doesn't work out. That's all. My other son, he works for Pfizer with the COVID vaccine things or what have you. And the first thing they asked him, do you have some type of degree? And if he didn't have that degree, he wouldn't have the good job he has now. That's all I'm saying. You said I have 4 girls and one was blessed with 4 grandsons. Oh wow, okay, Sonya. My sister, she had 3 girls, right? And she wanted a boy. But guess what? Her 2 daughters, all of them have sons. One of her daughters has 2 sons, and one of her daughters has 1 son. So she got her boys after all. I have nieces, and I love them like they are mine, and they think they are mine. Okay. I wouldn't ruin my body trying to give a man a baby. She's risking her health. Yes. Like I could never. Okay. Yeah, guys, we all go through stuff as women. And people probably say I'm oversharing. I don't care. Y'all know I'll be on here every day with y'all. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm not no better than y'all. We all the same people. I'm not no better than y'all. We all the same. I'm not like funky junkie. Okay, guys, let's get into. Do y'all think Sierra maybe needs some help? Now, do y'all think Sierra needs some help, guys? Because she's taking this medication. I think she's drinking. I think she's drinking. I'm not gonna say she is, but I think she's drinking. I think she's drinking with the medication, guys. What do y'all think? I think she's drinking with the medication. Do y'all think that's maybe making her high or something? I'm just let me know. Do y'all think that's making her high? Because she's looking kind of a little I'm trying to use the right words here. I like Sierra. I think she's a boss in her own right. But this with her drinking, it's not looking too good. With her drinking and the meds, I'm a little concerned. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm a little concerned. With her drinking and then taking the medication. So y'all let me know what y'all think about her drinking and taking the medication. And then we have Bambi with her calling off her engagement. That's another turn, guys, with her drinking and her taking the medication, guys. Let me know what y'all think, guys. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think if you drink and take the medication, that could be bad for you? So we're going to take a look at Sierra and her husband with her drinking and taking the medication. Don't her husband have kids? I'm not sure. I think he does have kids. But let's take a Okay, guys, do y'all think Sierra should keep on trying to get pregnant after she have one miscarriage after another? Do y'all think she should try to give her body a rest and just let it happen naturally? What do y'all think? Is it mandatory? Let me ask y'all this. If you get married to someone, is it mandatory that you have a baby by your husband? I just want to hear y'all opinion. Nope, I'm not gonna reveal that to you guys. I'm gonna save it for my other channel. I'm just gonna say something, but no, it's not the time. I'm gonna reveal that on my other channel. But do y'all think it's, if you get remarried, do you think it's a must that you have a baby by your new husband? Or, you know, if you're in your late 30s or early 40s, do you think that you have to give your husband a baby? I'm just asking a question. And if your children are in their 20s and if you have a teenage son and a 20-year-old daughter, do you think you should be trying to have another baby, or do you think you should be trying to have but you want a baby with your new husband? Is it mandatory that you have a baby with your new husband? Let me know in the chat. Y'all, guys, why do I do this to y'all? We have to be on here for 3 hours, y'all. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Y'all know I get on here, I get to talking to y'all. I'll be forgetting about the time. I'm so sorry, y'all. I am sorry. 88 likes and 55 in the chat. Thank you. Yes, she needs help. She is drinking, and the drink can act as a depressant and make it worse. Okay. Let me see. Drop the T. One we attract to don't have no money. Okay, we've had that. I didn't want to be the one to say it, but her and Kenya are close. Kenya go and gave her an. Okay, we read that. Let me see where we at. Where we at, guys? Y'all, I'll be on here. I didn't kept y'all on here for 3 hours. I am so sorry. Her husband has been. Let's see. Patricia T said, I wouldn't run my body trying to give a man a baby. She's risking her health. Okay. Me either, Patricia. Okay. When it dropped. Okay, what they dropped the T. I'm too old now. Baby, I'm too old. I'm in menopause. Not supposed to mix alcohol and refreshment. Okay, Linda. Her husband has been very supportive. I just think sometimes men do not know what to say. Her and her mother have not been supportive. And her mother has not been supportive. 88 likes and 55 in the chat. Thank you. What you say, Deb? Let me see what you say, Deborah. I just been pleased with my ninth great grandson. He arrived in the car on the way to the birthing center. His big brother, age 4, all the photos. Oh my God, really? Oh. It's possible she has fibroids and a fetus can't attach to the uterus wall. Really? That is amazing, Deborah. Well, you know what? Maybe Sierra needs to get checked out then if the fetus can't attach to the wall. No, because I was married and I never felt pressure by my husband to have a baby. He was okay if we adopted. Okay, Deborah. Drinking with depression meds can bring on suicidal thoughts and psychiatric symptoms. Not with everyone, but it happens. Okay. Heart Holmes. Is it Hobbs Hart Holmes? Okay, thank you. Heck no, she needs to raise the ones she has. She needs to give her body a break. Yes, I was going to say that. Maybe she needs to give the body a break. Yes, mixing meds with alcohol is not recommended. That's what I was saying, y'all. You know, and I'm not trying to be harsh. I just been pleased with Okay, guys. Let's get into a little bit of Heart and Hustle. Guys, this is my show. Y'all know On the Rocks with Jay did a interview with them. These ladies are so down to earth, baby. I'm gonna try. I want to email them and ask them to do a if they want to do a meet and greet. If I could just ask them if they want to, because Chloe does she does like the setup and stuff like that, and Ro does the drinks and stuff, and Latoya does things like the setup. I wonder would they do a meet and greet? I will go, y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. I will go. Y'all let me know, y'all. You know what? I feel so bad, you guys. Let me tell you why. I think I'm the I be on my YouTube channel too long with y'all. I be taking up all y'all time. I'm sorry, y'all, but I don't know. I just feel like y'all my family. I feel like so comfortable with y'all. Like I don't know. Let me know if I be on here too long, guys. Just tell me in the chat. I do apologize about that. The time be getting away from me, and I do apologize, y'all. I am so sorry. I know if y'all got to go or something like that. I am sorry. I do apologize, y'all. I am so sorry. I don't know. I don't know what be happening to me. I just get on here with y'all and I start talking to y'all and I just can just go and go and go. I don't know what it is. My kids be like, how did you build your YouTube channel that long? I said, these people on here have become like my family to me. I can just sit on here and talk to them all night. I don't know what it is, but I'm sorry, y'all. I do apologize to y'all. I'm sorry. I just be on here all night with y'all. I do apologize. I am sorry. Let me know if some of y'all gotta go. I do understand, but it's just me. It's just me. I be going through stuff, y'all, and I get on here and this just relaxes me. Now, I told y'all, don't lie to y'all. I be going through a lot of stuff, and I get on here, and it relaxes me. Y'all like my family and stuff like that. So I just get on here, and it relaxes me. That's all. I like talking to y'all, and y'all like looking at, hearing y'all comments and stuff like that. And it's just a way for me to escape, what's going on in my life. But I do understand that some people have to go and things like that. But I just get on here and it helps me escape, stuff that's going on with my life. I don't lie to y'all. I'll just be real and tell y'all the truth. It does. It does. And I thank y'all for the people who do stay on here with me and talk, who when I, say stuff and y'all just respond back. That does, help me and stuff like that. So I do thank y'all about that. But I have, y'all, one day I think I'm going to write a book about stuff that didn't happen to me in my life. I think I'm going to write a book about it. Because my sister said, you should just write a book. I think so. I think I'm going to have like a writer write it. I'm just going to talk and have her write the stuff. Because, baby, the shit that I've been through in my life, I don't think people could have probably been through it. I don't think people could have went through all the shit that I went through in my life. I don't think people could have went through it. But here I am. I'm still standing. By God, grace, the Most High, I'm still standing. You said her baby needs to heal. Her body needs to heal. Meet and greet in Texas. Okay. I couldn't do it. I'm too old. Yes, Deborah. It's been 3 hours, Deborah. I'm sorry. I be keeping y'all on here already. Do not apologize. I know exactly how you feel. Thank you, Deborah. Hello, RJ. Sometimes your body needs to heal and just let it happen naturally. Don't, when you're not trying to have a baby, just get pregnant, Y'all know KJ Smith and Sky, what is his name? Sky Black. KJ Smith was told that she couldn't have babies. She got to get IVR, right? Her doctor told her that, right? And she was on her way to get IVR, right? And she went there, she was pregnant. So it's all on God's timing. That they told KJ Smith that she would never be able to have a baby, right? She was going to get IVR so her and Sky could have a baby. When she got to the IVR, they said, "You're pregnant." She didn't need IVR, nothing. Everything works with the good of God. Sky had already got her pregnant. She didn't need IVR. She didn't need IVR. Sky got her pregnant naturally. So they're going to be having a baby pretty soon if they haven't already had it. Now just imagine this, guys. The doctor telling you that you cannot have a baby on your own, right? And that you need IVR. And you on your way to get these IVR shots or whatever. You get there and they do a pregnancy test. They said, "You already pregnant." Just imagine that, the grace of God. They did everything. Him and KJ, they didn't have sex or anything until they got married. They prayed together. They did everything. Sky Black said that he wasn't ready for KJ until he got financially ready to be able to sustain a household. Then he was ready to get KJ. KJ was told that she could never have a kid of her own. So once they got married and everything, KJ was on her way to the IVR to get her shots and whatever. He said, "You already pregnant." Now imagine a doctor telling you you can't get pregnant on your own. You go get your shots and get everything that you got to take at home. They check you and you pregnant with a little girl. What a little girl. And baby, let me tell you, when I say that Sky, what's his name? Skylar loves KJ, baby. That love that he has for KJ, baby. He loves her. Like Sierra and Russell, they might say they sips. Well, I'd rather have a sip. They love them. That type of black man love. He said, I wasn't trying to date nobody. He said, because I wasn't ready. He said, I wasn't ready to be able to hold down a household. He said, I got my money up and made sure I was ready to love a woman the right way and to lead a household. He said, once I got that together, I went for KJ. Now they also going to start the Blackstone media company where they're producing movies together. And baby, their baby photos together are just magnificent. They look so good together. And just being told that you couldn't have a baby regular and you go to get the IVR and they said you're already pregnant, that's God, baby. That ain't nothing but God. They waited to have sex with one another. That's what KJ and Skylar said. That's what they said. They waited to have sex. They come from like a praying family. His Sky Black, his family, they're like a praying family. He waited. They got married. And then she went to the IVR thing to try to have a baby. She was already pregnant. The baby photos that they took, the pre-photos they took, with the baby, the photos, they were so pretty. So pretty. Then they now have Black media where they start producing movies. They doing stuff together. He said, I had to wait till I got my acting up and had enough money where I'm able to lead a family like God wanted me to. And I wasn't ready to have a baby or to have a wife yet until I got myself together. He said, I'm ready, and I went after KJ what I wanted. I said, okay, stop luck, okay. All right. Yes, it's up to Lord. Yes, remember Tamar was going to get IVR because she thought she couldn't have no baby. She went there and she was pregnant already by Vince. Yes. When people think they can't have babies, it's not that you can't have baby. God you gotta wait. It's all on God's timing, guys. When God say He wants you to have a baby, that's when you have a baby. You know, it's all on God's timing. Now, guys, I do want to go into Heart and Hustle. Now, if you can relate to this, I got pregnant with my son when I was 20. I had my son when I was 21. I had him in February, and then in the next month I turned 21. Me and my son grew up together, and that's why we're so close. Now, listen to Chloe on Heart and Hustle, guys. It's going to change basis for a minute. I understand this. I understand Chloe. I do. I understand her. I understand. If you can relate to Chloe in Heart and Hustle, let me know in the chat. Sometimes we grow up with our kids, guys. You know, we have that one child that we have when we're younger, and we grow up with them. After I had my son, I got pregnant with him when I was 20. I had him when I was 21. Me and my oldest son, he's 30 now, we grow up together. And baby, that's my best friend. That's my right hand right there, baby. That's my right hand. My two other kids didn't go through the struggles that I went through with my other son. My oldest son that is 30, baby, that's my right hand. I trust him with my life. And when I say that, I trust my 30-year-old with my life. We grew up together. I know that 30-year-old, my son, will never cross me. And sometimes, you know, I'll never forget about him. Like Chloe said, she forgot about her son. I don't forget about my baby. That is my baby. His girlfriend know that. She knows that. But I have become some overbearing. I was a little at first because she's 3 years older than my son. So I didn't kind of took off the little bearing. I've become not too overbearing to her, you know, whatever. But she knows. I don't play about my son. I don't. None of my sons. She knows that. But let's listen to Chloe. Said she kind of forgot about her son. I ain't forgot about my son. I don't know how you forgot about that, baby. But here's Chloe in the upcoming season on Saturday.
I never worried about Nico. And it's like once he got older, it was kind of like he got lost in the whole shuffle of my life. I was pregnant with Nico at 19, and he was my best friend for a long time because I was a single woman. We've been through so much together. Like, he went to college with me to get my master's, and he literally sat in class with me throughout these times. We did everything together.
You grew up with him, and y'all literally went through life together, Chloe.
Yeah.
Y'all went through life together, and it's like, I just feel bad.
I feel like I've forgotten about him along the way, especially with all that we've been through. I kind of overlook him.
No,
I kind of never worried about Nico. And it's like once he got older, it was kind of like he got lost in the whole shuffle of my life. I was pregnant with Nico at 19, and he was my best friend for a long time because I was a single woman. We've been through so much together. Like, he went to college with me to get my master's, and he literally sat in class with me throughout these times. We did everything together.
You grew up with him, and y'all literally went through life together, Chloe.
Yeah.
Y'all went through life together, and it's like, I just feel bad.
I feel like I've forgotten about him along the way, especially with all that we've been through. I kind of overlook him. I kind of never worried about Nico. And it's like once he got older, it was kind of like he got lost in the whole shuffle of my life. I was pregnant with Nico at 19, and he was my best friend for a long time because I was a single woman. We've been through so much together. Like, he went to college with me to get my master's, and he literally sat in class with me throughout these times. We did everything together.
You grew up with him, and y'all literally went through life together, Chloe.
Yeah.
Y'all went through life together, and it's like, I just feel bad.
I feel like I've forgotten about him along the way, especially with all that we've been through. I kind of overlook him. I kind of never worried about Nico. And it's like once he got older, it was kind of like he got lost in the whole shuffle of my life. I was pregnant with Nico.
Do we have any women that got pregnant when they were younger, like in the 18, the 19, and 20? I got pregnant when I was 20. I had my son. No, 19. 19, I had my son when I was 20. Then the next one, I turned 21. I think that's right. So my oldest son has been through everything with me, the ups and the downs. And I love him for that. My son is my right hand. He knows if anything happens to me or anything, he knows to take care of his other two brothers, his brother and sister. He knows that. And I, sometimes I feel like guilty, like putting all that pressure on him, but he knows that. And he's strong enough I built him strong enough to be able to take on that burden of that. But my son, my 30-year-old, I just love him to the moon and back. Me and him has been through so much together that my other kids have not been through. My oldest, my 30-year-old, we have been through the rain and storm together. That oldest child, I don't know, for some reason, that oldest child goes through everything with you. Everything. They go through everything with you that the other kids don't get to see. But my oldest son, he knows, me and him have been through the battle together. Yeah, we've been through everything together. Everything. Everything together. I don't know, but like Chloe saying that she forgot about her son. I'll never forget about my son, baby. I don't never forget about my son. My son can call me for anything, any time of day, night, anything. I'm right there. My son baby shower, from his gender reveal to the baby shower, I pay for all of that. My son baby, my grandbaby didn't want for nothing. Nothing. And it's usually like the girl mama who take care of that. I bought everything for my son baby. The bed, the car seat, the stroller, the Pampers, the wipes, the clothes, everything that my grandbaby got, I bought it. My grandson don't want for shit. I took care of all of that. Her mama didn't have to do nothing. I did the gender reveal and the baby shower. I made sure my grandbaby had everything. It's to the point that my son is saying, do not buy my baby no more clothes, no more Pampers. It's that bad. And then when we had my son baby shower, my family brought him so much stuff that he won't need anything till he probably 1 or 2. He got clothes from when he get 1 or 2 years old. And I go to the store, I call my son, he's like, Mama, do not buy him nothing. He doesn't need nothing. We have nowhere else to put nothing at. I hope that I'm to the point where we hope the wipes don't get dried out. That baby has everything. Everything. And when I go up there this weekend, I done bought him a pacifier holder with his name on there. I didn't made for him. But far as clothes, shoes, Pampers, wipes, shampoo, swings, The baby got 2 swings. He don't even sleep set in it. Baby bed, car seats, cribs. Bassinets, bouncies, baths. The baby don't need nothing. I took care of that. My son didn't buy nothing for my grandson. Not nothing. Nothing. Not nothing. Breast pump got bought for him. They didn't have to buy one thing out of their pocket. They didn't spend not one dime for my grandson. My son says, do not buy my grandson nothing. My kids, my son and my daughter, when we go into the store, my oldest son, that's 20, and my daughter be trying to get him something. I called my son. I said, they said, Mama, do not let them buy nothing. Where are we going to put this stuff at? We have no room for it. No. They said, please don't buy him nothing else. Pampers? No, nothing. My grandson don't need nothing. Nothing. When I found out that she was pregnant with my grandson, from that day on New Year's Eve, I said, let me tell you something. You tell your mama she didn't have to worry about no baby shower, no gender reveal. I'm gonna take care of everything. And when I tell my kids or my kids I'm gonna do something for them, I took care of the gender reveal and the baby shower. I bought everything that my grandson needed. Everything. And then my family bought everything that my grandbaby needed. Me and my family. They family bought stuff too, but my family bought majority of everything. That baby has so much stuff that they is saying, do not buy him nothing else, because they don't have anywhere to put it. Then when my son went to work, they had another baby shower for him. Gift cards galore. So if the baby do need something, they have gift cards that they can go buy him stuff with. That's how much my son is loved even at his job. And I call my son, do y'all need something? Mama, you know the baby don't need it. So her family don't have to worry about nothing for my grandson. Nothing. I was 20 with my first child. Oh, you was, Sonya? That's how old I was. Me and my son has been through the rain and storm together. And then when I tell you, baby, me and my son have a bond that's like no other. I can't even explain to y'all the bond that me and my older son got. It's just I don't know how to say it. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to y'all. It's just a bond that it's just I don't know. I can't even explain it to you. It's no wonder why that young man doesn't care for her male friend. He's all week. Chloe, in the other episode, that she felt like she was working so hard and trying to make her back and build her own business until she did not take enough time out with her son and she feels guilty. I think so too. What's up with Beyond the Gates? Are they taking a week off or something? Look, Sonya, I'm so pissed off with Beyond the Gates, baby. I'm so pissed off. I've been going on it every day, but somebody told me they took time off for the holiday because they felt like people weren't going to be watching it. But next week they're going to be back on next week. Baby, I've been on there all week. Beyond the Gates and pissed me off. So they did that with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Somebody told me that on the other content creators channel. Beyond the Gates did it, and also Love Heart and Hustle. I was pissed. I'm looking forward to seeing their baby she's going to be beautiful. It is up to the Lord. I truly believe that that's what Tamar went through. I think Sierra got to quit trying to have a baby. Let her just, if she would just let her body heal and have the baby naturally. When you try so much, it don't happen. Just let your body heal and let it have it naturally. That's what I think, guys. Now, this is another sneak peek that's going to come on this Saturday, guys, with Ro. Ro is saying, this is another episode that's going to be coming on this Saturday. You guys, back in our younger days when somebody try us, sometimes we that girl that will pop the fuck off. But we didn't got our grown woman on. We don't want to go there no more. We try to get our grown and sexy on. We're around another bunch of boss women, and we don't want to do that, baby. But when people are pushing you, sometimes you might let them. Your old self might come out. But Ro is crying because she said that she feel, kind of like a punk because she didn't stand up for herself when that lady called her a bitch. Because she said she didn't want to do that in a black restaurant and a bunch around all these black women around a bunch of these black boss women. She said she would have popped the fuck off back in her younger days. But she said when that lady called her a bitch, she said it took everything in her to not do that in this black restaurant and around these black women. But and sometimes you have to do that. You don't want to bring it out. But when a person is trying you, calling you a bitch, for what reason? We're going to get into that. Ro was crying. She said she cried all the way home.
Home, I cried because I was like, I don't want people to look at me like I haven't.
She said she didn't grow.
I don't want people to look at me like I haven't grown out of being that person. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody does something like that, like it just totally took me there, and I didn't want to react like that, especially not in a black-owned business with other beautiful women there. Like,
but understand the way that you handled that.
Yeah.
I was like,
you handled that really well. I couldn't say nothing because I knew I couldn't. So that's big. I'm an East Coast girl. We grew up a little bit more different out there. I had a fight growing up. Like I used to be crazy at Christmas. And granted, I didn't react the way I would have reacted in the past, but I still reacted. I could have just walked away.
You did good.
You did good. You did damn good. I'm proud of you.
On my drive home, I cried because I was like, I don't want people to look at me like I haven't. I don't want people to look at me like I haven't grown out of being that person. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody does something like that, like it just totally took me there, and I didn't want to react like that, especially not in a black-owned business with other beautiful women there. Like,
but understand the way that you handled that.
Yeah.
I was like,
you handled that really well. I couldn't say nothing because I knew I couldn't. So that's big. I'm an East Coast girl. We grew up a little bit more different out there. I had a fight growing up. Like I used to be crazy at Christmas. And granted, I didn't react the way I would have reacted in the past, but I still reacted. I could have just walked away.
You did good.
You did good. You did damn good. I'm proud of you.
On my drive home, I cried because I was like, I don't want people to look at me like I haven't. I don't want people to look at me like I haven't grown out of being that person. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody does something like that, like it just totally took me there, and I didn't want to react like that, especially not in a black-owned business with other beautiful women there. Like,
but understand the way that you handled that.
Yeah.
I was like,
you handled that really well. I couldn't say nothing because I knew I couldn't. So that's big. I'm an East Coast girl. We grew up a little bit more different out there. I had a fight growing up. Like I used to be crazy at Christmas. And granted, I didn't react the way I would have reacted in the past, but I still reacted. I could have just walked away.
You did good.
You did good. You did damn good. I'm proud of you.
On my drive home, I cried because I was like, I don't want people to look at me like I haven't.
Yo, let me ask you a question. How are you supposed to act in a situation like that? You don't want to act ghetto, but when people pull your whole card, I'm gonna say it, whole card. What? Look, I'm just gonna ask y'all that. Look, I'm 51 years old. I do try to act classy. I don't go nowhere looking for no trouble. But when people call you a bitch and you don't even know them, what do you do? Let me know. If you was in that situation of bro and that woman called you a bitch, what would you do? Now, this is a black-owned establishment. We're around business women. What would you have did in that situation, guys? Let me know your honest opinion. Look, y'all want me to give y'all my opinion. Look, ma'am. Look, I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion. Let me know if y'all was in row, if y'all don't remember the scene. Now, we're in a black establishment, guys. We older women, right? We don't want to be throwing drinks and throwing chairs and stuff. How would you would have acted in that situation? How would you would have acted if somebody that you don't know calling you a bitch? Let me know how would y'all would act. I just want to know. Because look here, I'm just trying to be reasonable here, guys. Now, I'm an older woman. Yes, I am. But look, don't push me. Look, don't push me. Look, don't push me, guys. Don't fucking push me. That's all I'm telling you. Don't fucking push me. Because look here. Don't let the fucking age fool you, because I will get bowdy. Now, no, we're in a black establishment, but don't look here. Look here. Ain't gonna be too many bitches. Look, I ain't gonna be too many bitches. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. Ain't gonna be too many of them. Take it how you want to take it. I ain't gonna be too many of them. I try to keep my voice lower, but I ain't gonna be too many bitches. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Let your imagination do the rest. You don't keep on calling me too many motherfucking bitches. And I ain't gonna say nothing. All I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna get called too many bitches. Now, you don't get away with one or two. And you go with some more. Look here. I ain't ghetto or nothing like that. But I ain't gonna get called too many more bitches. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not gonna get called too many more bitches. And I got respect and dignity for other people's establishment, but I ain't gonna get called too many more bitches. That's all I got to tell you. Read between the lines. And I ain't invite you here to the first motherfucking place, and you ain't gonna keep calling me out my motherfucking name. Like I'm a punk. Like I'm a punk bitch or something. You got the wrong bitch. Now, I will be respectable. I know y'all are business women and everything like that, but y'all ain't gonna keep calling me out my motherfucking name. Now, I ain't starting up with nobody. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. I ain't gonna keep getting called out my goddamn name. Now, I'm gonna let you slide with one or two. You keep on going on. Look. I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't keep pushing it. Because you're lying to get look. I like going to classy places where we can drink, have brunches and stuff like that. But don't keep pushing it. I ain't gonna keep getting called no bitch. Now, I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Right off the rip. I'm not gonna keep doing it. Now, I'm a classy woman, but you ain't gonna keep calling me no fucking bitch. I'm gonna sit there like I'm some bump on the log. I'm not gonna do it, y'all. I ain't gonna do it. I'm just. I told y'all. I'll be real with y'all. I'm not going to do it. I'm a classy woman, but you ain't gonna keep sitting there calling me no fucking bitch. There ain't no punk over here. Ain't no Kool-Aid. No, ma'am. Keep on pushing my buttons. Look, lady, I don't know where you came from, or what you thought, but ain't no punk over here. My blood don't pump no Kool-Aid. You ain't for to keep on calling me no fucking bitch. Now, when you got away with one more fucking cheer going over your motherfucking head. All I'm gonna say. Now, y'all don't remember what happened? Y'all don't remember what happened? Look, Deborah. I'm 51 years old. Okay, I have kids and grandkids. I ain't no fool. I don't keep on letting nobody disrespect me. Okay. Now I try to come to the brunch, be class and everything like that. Now, if you are Miss Deborah, if you at a lunch or brunch, if you gonna keep on letting somebody call you a bitch, and I just want to know, Deborah, you gonna keep on letting somebody call you a bitch? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Let me know, Deborah. Deborah Randall. If you at a lunch or a brunch, if you gonna keep on letting people call you bitches, just let me know in the chat. Like the way Coleslaw have spoken to Mel and have chosen to take high road. I know at times Mel have felt similar to Roe. Baby, Mel has, look, Deborah. Look, you can only take the high road for so long. Mel is fed up. Look, people keep pushing your buttons and people keep take the high road. Baby, you done took the high road so much. The high road is gone. Look, people said don't get out in the mud with people. Sometime, Deborah, you got to get down there with them. I'm sorry. I know that's one the answer y'all was expecting to hear. Sometime, you got to get down in the mud with these people. Because if you don't, they're going to keep on. Look how Melanie kept on ignoring these people. Not saying a word. And look how they kept on pressing her fucking buttons. Look how they kept on coming for her. Melanie wasn't saying nothing. She was trying her hardest not to do this to Martell. She was. She kept the abuse a secret because she wanted to co-parent and hopefully one day be cool with him. Look what this got her. Look what this got her. Coleslaw and him coming attacking her. She said no more. They attacked her kids, and her mama. She said no more. She said, I don't give a shit if we ain't cool no more. And she was trying to protect her kids. She said, if he don't care about the kids, I don't care. Look what this got her. He don't care about being cool with her. He tried to destroy her. People would try to fucking play with your fucking top. No, the gloves are off. I don't care if I have to fight, bite, scratch, kick to prove a point to somebody. You're about to take a piece of meat out your ass. I can pull a fucking plug out your ass. I don't know if that's against YouTube guidelines. I'm sorry. Forgive me, guys. Let me put the cup water away. Sorry about that, guys. But I mean that. A scratch, bite, fight, scratch, bite, pull a plug out your motherfucking ass. You gonna feel me. Look, these people have been coming at Melanie. Melanie have been sitting on that hill drinking her water. Ain't fucking bothering nobody. Okay? But y'all kept on coming, kept on picking at the bear. And now she roaring. Y'all don't like it. The gloves are off. The bear is out. The Scorpio is out. Everybody can get it. Y'all done talked about this lady, kids, and her fucking mama. Okay? So whatever happened, Made the crowd slay with a fucking light. She told y'all did not want to bring the fucking Scorpio out of her. Y'all done brung the fucking out of her. Mel has never cussed that much. As long as I've been on this YouTube for 2 years, I ain't never heard Melanie cuss that much in my fucking 2 years on this YouTube. She got him brung the Scorpio out of her. She don't give a fuck. Look. Me and Split Ends Bird would have been rolling over in that grass. I know I got a business, but I will have to take that charge. I'm sorry. Me and her would have been on what's the name of the courthouse? Madison County Courthouse grass rolling. I would have bent her neck and took a chunk out of it. Sorry. I would have been boxing her. I would have had her in that grass. I would have stumped a mud hole. I would have pulled that skirt over her motherfucking head. Sorry. Oh, God, this is not right. Okay. I'm sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Scratch that. But I'm just saying. Just saying, guys. You know shit go down in the elevator. Baby. I would have been so mad. I would have grabbed along to the motherfucking Split Ends. I would have forgot I am the owner of 7th Avenue Beauty. Baby, I would have popped her in the motherfucking glasses. And bitch, we would have been rolling in that motherfucking elevator, bitch. I got the money. Get me a lawyer. Jason, get me a lawyer. Because I would have stumped that bitch for talking about my kids and my mama and me. Bitch, I would have rolled. We've been rolling in that motherfucking elevator, bitch. Bitch, when you are mad, you get strength that you didn't know you had. I would have rolled that bitch. Scratch that, y'all. I'm sorry. That ain't right. That ain't right. I would have grabbed that bitch by the motherfucking Split End. I would have hit her dead in the mouth with the motherfucking railroad tracks. And I would have punched her right in the motherfucking glasses. And I would have grabbed that bitch and got on that motherfucking ground. I got on top of that bitch and I would have been drilling that bitch. Sue me, bitch. We would have been rolling in that motherfucking elevator. Jason pushed every button in this motherfucker. We going to every fucking floor because I would have been drilling that bitch. Jason push every button in this motherfucker. But me and this bitch for the road. Sorry, guys. That ain't right. That ain't right. Jason pulled an emergency alarm. I'm with me and this bitch for the roll in this motherfucker. Pull an emergency alarm, Jason. I'm for the roll this bitch. Bitch, Jason, pull the emergency alarm. Stop the elevator. I would have been rolling that bitch. Bitch, when we got out the elevator, we would have been raggedy as a kid in the crowd. But bitch, you gonna know not to talk about my mom and my kids no more, bitch. Just all I'm saying. Pull the emergency elevator, Jason, to stop this motherfucker. If I would have rolled that bitch. Sorry. That ain't right. Let me put this cup water down, guys. Y'all know in the elevator, you can pull that lever for emergency and then stop the elevator. I would have told Jason to pull that emergency lever and I would have got on top of that bitch and I would have punched her motherfucking glasses in and I would have punched that bitch dead in her motherfucking mouth with the motherfucking railroad tracks that the motherfucking braces that been on her motherfucking teeth for 10 years. And bitch, I would have jumped on that bitch and I would have been wailing that ass till I got that bitch to the floor and I would have got on. I would have took off one of my high heels and punched that bitch in her mother. We would have been in that elevator rolling. If Martell would have tried to get in it, Jason would have handled that. And we and her would have been in that motherfucking elevator rolling. By the time it would have got down to the floor it's supposed to be at, I would have drugged that bitch out by her split ends. Come on out, bitch. I would have drugged that bitch out by her split ends, and that motherfucking bitty spurt would have come out. When I got that bitch out of there, I'd have put her on Madison Courthouse grass, and then me and that bitch would have been going toe to toe. What you say, bitch, about my motherfucking kid? I would be giving her a motherfucking black eye for each one of my kids, for 4 black eyes, bitch. And she would have to go to the doctor because I would have gave her a swole mouth for talking about my motherfucking mom. Excuse me, you too. Sorry. But I'm telling you, I would have pulled that emergency lever in that motherfucking elevator. Because I would have rolled that bitch in that motherfucking elevator. And if Martell would have got in it, Jason get her. That's all I'm saying. A lot of shit go down in a fucking elevator. I would have pulled that motherfucking emergency lever. I would have rolled that bitch. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Coleslaw would have been got. But see, this is the thing. You don't get people when they expect it. You gotta wait for maybe a year or two. And then you don't want to have people when you least expect shit. You can't be the one to do it. Right? Let shit die down. And people think you done forgot about shit. Bitch. That bitch step out of her motherfucking house. You ain't got to be the one to do nothing to people. Get people. Let me shut up. Okay, I'm talking too much. Let me stop talking, y'all. Let me stop talking. But all I'm gonna say is this. Let people think you done forgot about shit. And they going about their merry way out there, probably going to some motherfuckers jump out on your ass. Okay? Ain't got to do with you, because you ain't gonna be nowhere to pursue. Tax that ass. Wear that ass out. All I'm gonna say. And we going into a recession now. You give people a little bit. Let me shut up. Sorry. Let me shut up. Bella, Sonya, Bella sleep. Hello, TNTG Ma. Hello, daughter of Israel. Hello, y'all. Girl, Bella to go to sleep. I had to take Bella to urgent care this morning. Earlier. Look, I have to take Bella to urgent care, y'all, because she talking about she had some pain. I take her to urgent care. They talking about she done pulled a muscle. They didn't gave her some ibuprofen, so she should be knocked out, y'all. I have to take her to urgent care. And I tried to give her some ibuprofen. I know she had pulled a muscle. I don't want that. So she wants to go to way to fucking urgent care to tell her she done pulled some type of muscle. But I took her anyway. Whatever. Bella knocked out. They done gave her some ibuprofen and she got a heating pad. She knocked out. Hello, TNTG Ma. Who is this? Coleslaw is over. I'm telling you. Hey, Tyra. Y'all, I've been on this. Hello, daughter of Israel. Where you been at, daughter of Israel? I ain't seen you in a while. Look, Mel did cuss Wonder out one night, and that was the week Kiki passed. Oh, I agree, TG. I do not blame Mel. Oh no, that's what I'm saying. That's why Mel is going off now, because she waited too long and she's ready to explode. Oh, I sure won't. I sure wouldn't. Baby, there will be tables moving. Every motherfucking thing moving. Look, people will keep playing on your motherfucking top. Look, Martell is a demon, y'all. There's no co-parenting. There's no being cool with this motherfucker. You got to show Martell what the fuck you working with. That bald head Ninja Turtle motherfucker, nut huggers, hush puppy, tight, nut hugger motherfucker. He think you playing with him. He think you fucking playing with him. You got to show him that you're not playing with him no more. You can't play with him. You cannot play with him. I know you got kids by him, and you got to let your kids know, look, y'all, this is what it is. You got to come to your kids correct. Sometimes you got to tell your kids stuff you don't want to tell them about their dad, and let them know this is what it is. There's no more trying to co-parent nicely, thinking we're going to be cool and shit. There's no more of that. The gloves are off, bitch. You want to come for me, bitch? The gloves are off, bitch. Come on. You and split ends, bird, bitch. Come on. I'm ready. Tell your kids. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all may see some things on the internet that y'all don't like about mommy. Or he might tell y'all some shit about me. I don't care. Your daddy been fucking with me for a while, and I'm not gonna take it no more. Sometimes you gotta tell your kids the truth. It just is what it is. It's life. They'll get over it. It is what it is. Your fucking daddy, low life motherfucker. You don't want to tell your kids that. But sometimes it is what it is. You got to tell them. Y'all know I don't fuck with your daddy. But your daddy keep fucking with me. Him and his fucking bird brain, splitting ass bitch keep fucking with me. Sometimes you got to cuss in front of your kids. I'm sorry. Sometimes you got to do it. I'm sorry. I am sorry. But sometimes your kid, you gotta introduce your kids to life. Life ain't always peaches and cream, y'all. You got to cuss in front of your kids. I cuss in front of my kids all the time. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes it is what it is. When people keep on playing on your fucking top, it is what it is, y'all. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I look. Oh, you took a break. Okay, daughter Israel, I'm glad to see you back. Look here. My kids don't. I love my kids from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my soul to my head. But if they know when I get mad, they might hear all type of fucking cuss words. Because I ain't keep on letting no fucking body play with me. I do anything for my kids in the world. But when I get mad, it's on. It's on. Don't fucking keep fucking playing on my fucking top. Don't fucking keep coming for me. And you think I'm a fit sit here like Sally C, like a fucking mammy. It ain't happening. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It ain't happening. One day y'all might see me on the fucking news. Just letting y'all know. I'll take what I can take. And after that, I explode. You fuck with one of my kids, you might see me on the news. That's all I'm telling y'all. In advance. Fuck with my kids, I'm gonna be on the news. You fuck with my mama, I'm gonna be on the news. And that's why I don't let my mama drive. She's 78 years old. She has a practically brand new truck, a Marengo. What is a Marengo, whatever the fuck it is. I've had a couple of cut waters. And I told my mom I don't let my mama drive. I take her everywhere she gotta go. I pay her bills. I take her to the store. But sometimes she sneak off. And if one of these YNs do something to my mama, I'm gonna be on every fucking news station it is. Because I will take one of these YNs the fuck out. Now, I'm not motherfucking bullshitting with y'all. Look, I teach my kids not to take from nobody, not to steal. My kids work for what they want. Okay? I always taught my kids that, to be respectful to adults, to work for what they want. My kids are not ghetto. My kids have been raised in the suburbs. But me, I'm another breed, baby. I'm another breed. I done drunk powdered milk. They had blocks of cheese. I'm another breed. My kids ain't never been through the shit that I done been through with my mama. So I'm another breed. My kids ain't went through that shit. But me and my husband, we another breed. We are ghetto. My kids, they are suburb kids. But baby, I'm suburb. But if I have to bring the ghetto out of me, bitch, look, y'all know, drop the T, I'm good. My kids are suburb kids. They know a little bit, but they don't know all. If I have to bring the ghetto out of me, baby, y'all gonna see me on the news. Now at that point, y'all know if y'all see me on the news, or somebody that fuck with my kids or my mama or my sister. I will be on the news. There ain't no shame about it. I don't care if every blogger on YouTube follow me. You motherfucking right. When you come from my motherfucking seed, baby, it's on. You come from my fucking seed, baby, I will take your fucking ass out of here. I will be with an orange jumpsuit on. Come for my seed. That's all I got to tell you. Matter of fact, I'm going to the range next Friday. Oh, sorry guys. I'm nice. I'm nice. I'm dropping the T. I'm nice. But you fuck with one of my seeds and my mama, baby, I'm gonna be on every news station. Every news station. I don't want to do that, but got to. All right, look. I done lived half of my life already. But you fuck with my seeds, baby, it's going down. Now, just giving y'all a fair warning. Y'all might have to see me on the news one of these days. Because if somebody fuck with my seeds, I hate to get ghetto with y'all. But y'all know I don't lie to y'all. I tell y'all the truth. I'm going to be on every news station. Martell would have been taken care of a long time ago. I'd have been. No, don't say that. No, let me retract that. Martell got the right one. That's all I got to tell y'all. All I got to tell y'all. Yes, honey. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I was in Vegas with my baby sister because I'm the oldest sister, and I got an older brother. So I've got 3 brothers and 2 sisters. So I'm the oldest sister, and my brother's the oldest brother. Some man that did something to my sister in Vegas, I went off. I said, "Don't you ever step to my fucking baby sister like that." He said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I don't play about my fucking baby sister. Don't you ever step to my baby sister like that. Ever in your life. Girl, they had to take me out of there. Don't you ever step to my motherfucking baby sister like that." I don't play about I got a little sister. Y'all done seen her on here. Y'all done seen her on my Instagram. I don't play about my sister. She 1 year younger than me. I don't play. I done cussed her motherfucking husband out. Or her ex-husband. You know her husband I'm on. I had to tell him. Let me tell you something, sir. You are her husband. I'm gonna be her sister forever. She might divorce you, and she did. One of these days, but I'm gonna be her sister forever. So don't you ever forget that, ninja. Girl. Y'all don't look. I look nice, but when I get bad and I get on that 10, there's no bringing me down. I had to go there with her husband. Baby, I said, don't you ever try to come between me and my sister, because you can be gone in a heartbeat. And she years later, she ended up divorcing him. Maybe him cool now, but I had to get him under control. I had to get him together. Because look, this is what people don't understand. You can have a husband or wife, but sisters and brothers are going to be there forever. So they can divorce your ass with a drop of a dime. So I had to get him together, y'all. I did. I had to get him together. I did. I told the ninja, don't you ever try to come between me and my fucking sister. Ever, ninja. But you know the other word. I don't play. And I let my kids know this. Don't you ever let no woman or man become between sisters and brothers. I do. People might say that's wrong, but I've grown my kids up. Let no woman or man become between you and your sisters and brothers. And I grew my kids up with that. And my bonus baby. I grew them up with that. My bonus baby loved me like his own mother. Even though I didn't have him, he's like my own son. He's 29. He loved me like I'm his mother. And I got to be a good woman to love for a child to love me like their own mother. He the first one to call me on Mother's Day, the first one to call me on my birthday before my own kids do. My birthday, he always bring me a gift before my own kids. So I got to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? Kids know. And I've been with my bonus baby ever since he was 5 years old. So I must have been a damn good stepmother to him. And he's 29 years old. He don't give a shit about whatever goes on between me and his dad. He loved me like I'm his mother. He said, Happy Mother's Day, Mama. Y'all, we've been on here for 4 hours. Y'all got to be tired of me. All right, guys, we finna get off of here. I love y'all to the bottom of my heart. I love y'all for sticking with me, listening to me, and we listen to each other. We've been on here for 4 hours. Look, y'all, I had my cup water. Now, I'll stay over here and talk all night. Y'all know that. But I love you guys for sticking with me and for supporting my channel. If you're new to my channel, please think about becoming a subscriber. I just keep it real on my channel. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm just like y'all. I work a job. I'm not like funky junkie. I work a job. I'm just like y'all. I'm no different from y'all. I have problems like everybody else. I have problems with my kids like everybody else. I'm no different from y'all. I have problems with my husband, sister, family. I got people in my family that's on drugs or whatever. Excuse me, rugs, and things like that. So I'm no different from y'all. But I love you guys. I love my tea drops, my tea sippers for supporting me. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much, because let me tell you something. Without Melanie SHARI, I wouldn't be on this channel, and I wouldn't be connected to you guys, and also to my other sister, Tea Talk with your girl, Sassy T from the 803. Sandra P. Gen Extra, Sheila Joe, Lady C, and also Regina. I wouldn't be connected with these ladies, guys. These ladies have been with me. We've been traveling together. Never had any falling out. I love these ladies like they was my own sister. We get along good. We travel together and we have a good time. And I love you guys, from the bottom of my heart, for you guys coming over here supporting my channel. Thank you guys so much. And guys, make sure you follow my other channel at Michelle. I'm going to be coming over there telling y'all about what's going on, the other backside that y'all don't see of my life. But I'll be coming over there probably next week, putting some over there, because I got to get my other stuff together with my basement. But I'm going to be coming over there telling y'all some other stuff that y'all really probably don't know about me, but I want to share that with you guys, because y'all been rocking with me for a long time. Okay? And also, make sure you guys follow me. And if you didn't give me a thumbs up on your way in, give me one on your way out. I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Good night, everyone.